because this thing is not high enough. Ain't that something? So you're gonna be looking at the top of my head. Hey, but you can hear me though. I didn't plan that out too well. I don't have anything to set it on. But I can show you my food. I can't. I'm back at this place that I have been to once before. And the first time, which is the last time I came here, I had tried their Angus burger or whatnot, and I loved it. It's black owned too, y'all, of course, because y'all know that's what we own. But, Blueface and I don't do that. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all my food. Hold on, because I'm getting ready to get the grabbing while we talk about this really quickly. Um, so this time I got the cheesesteak. Oh, shit. Look at it. Well, you got the closed camera. Hold on. Let me try. Let me open this thing. Um, okay. So I put sriracha sauce on it, but that is the cheesesteak. And I got onion rings for it, set them through the fries. And this is cheesesteak egg roll. Cheesesteak egg roll. Let me see if I can figure it out. I'm gonna set this up. Maybe I'll put my egg rolls over here and use this container somehow to sit y'all up. So listen, y'all, I don't know everything that's going on, but I've seen quite a bit. So let me get y'all propped up. I'm gonna make it happen because I'm creative. Huh? I'm creative. I've seen quite a bit. Now, I'm not subscribed to them on Kicks or whatever. So I was relying upon just like so many other people, y'all who make the videos. And these women out here be hating on Naveah so bad. It's crazy. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna punch a hole right here. Hold on, we get just part. Hold it go. Oh no, you can sit right there. All right, cool. So y'all be hating on Naveah real bad, and I'm like, jeez. I mean, it's not the best angle, but who cares? Shit, I'm just gonna work and still doing more. Okay, I'm not gonna do that because I'm just gonna get on y'all for doing this. So no. However, y'all was hating on that girl real bad. I'm gonna say this. I didn't initially like the hairstyle, but overall, once I saw her saw her enjoying something that many, many, many women who have had babies all over the world find to be just a pregnancy thing, a woman thing. And, there's so many women out here who, for whatever reason, have had babies and never had a baby shower. And I saw her with her dress and her hair and her makeup. And it wasn't to my liking. I was like, oh, the necklace. And, I'm a costume designer. So I'm just like, the necklace don't go with it. But then, once I got into, she's having a baby shower, her first baby shower. She looked beautiful from that moment on. So, just- I here, can't do nothing about that. A lot of the women that were talking about her the whole time, it was hard to watch their commentary. I pretty much ran out of the channels to watch the commentary on because the women do so much hating the entire time. And I'm no fan of none of them, right? So thick peppers, thick onions, good sauce, and I love me a good crispy, crunchy onion ring. Very crispy, very good. Now, y'all know me. I'm about these children. So I really don't care about this relationship, soap opera, half acting, and life destroying and distracting BS like y'all do. And Naveah, since so many people are into this, I would tell the young ladies, get the lessons, what you can get from this situation. Don't ever sit there and believe you should wish you was in that situation. Don't ever believe you could do it differently or it would be better with you because it won't. It's a fly. God, I don't like my food cold either. So, mm-mm. Get the lessons. Ooh, it's so many. So many. Now we see Nevaeh. According to her in Blueface, she was the other woman. I don't get really y'all complaining because she was the other woman with when Krishan was pregnant. We know that was Ronnie's baby, but it's okay. I got some videos I'm gonna post because clearly y'all need to be reminded of stuff. They knew it was Ronnie's baby. In fact, I'll say this: the ex coming out with receipts. I never watched any of that content until today. It kept popping up in my timeline, and I was like, hmm. Even though I keep saying not interested, so I watched it just enough. This is what I suspect. Naveah and Blueface have been working together just to put on a storyline. And just like with Krishan, he know that's not his baby. Before, I gave her the benefit of the doubt. Something is up. Y'all were on her tail, and I was like, oh gosh, he claiming the baby, so it don't matter. But now I see how deep this is with him. He don't care. Long as he make content and keep y'all rolling. The viewers hold all the power. You can shut him down. Just like that. He trash. We watched him first molest, then abuse Superior because y'all called him out on it. Now this is crunchy. So, yeah, it's good. I like the Philly better though. I don't know. I need some sauce, something. I got ketchup and sriracha, but I need something. Her ex. Mm, is just being a hater. This guy comes out here to do these interviews to prove that that's likely his kid. The lady interviewing him asked him on more than one occasion, "Are you going to do a DNA? Take accountability if it's yours?" And he was like, "I don't give a fuck about her, that baby. I'm just saying she's a liar. She's a whore." What? Not really feeling the egg rolls. I need some sauce. So what was his point again? Oh, because he's hating on her. There's a bunch of bitches out here now. I'm starting to think Blue had always planned on playing her and turning up on her. I thought towards the end I started to think that he was going to do it when she had the baby. But it was just a little bit sooner. Wow. You know, she should have been left. Him messing with her son, that that makes everything else null and void. She should have left, amongst other things. But mind you, this is a chick that sat there and watched him molest her son. And she knows the whole world saw it. Those in the comments talking about she's only 25, she's the world is her oyster, potential and all that. Two kids, two baby daddies, like he said. She's a fucking lazy ass bitch. And no nigga's gonna respect her. None. She wanted a man to just take care of her. That's not the world we live in nowadays. Mm-mm. World full of bitches who might want you to take care of them. Now, a lot of y'all are saying she shouldn't have him at the birth. First of all, because she mad and he disrespected her, she shouldn't have him at the birth. No, that's not how that works. Y'all are immature, inexperienced, and dumb to say that. On top of that, wouldn't that make everything she went through for nothing? She win by doing the same thing Crack Rock did, running off and having a baby elsewhere. He already agreed to claim the child and name it after himself, but will he? I think he gonna switch the flip on her. I think he planned on doing that, saying he don't want a DNA, he don't care. But then as soon as the baby's born, while he talking about naming it after himself, he gonna be like, "I need the DNA first." Mhm. Thank you. I don't think this is. Mm-mm. I watched about 2 minutes of that dude, and they were calculating that she should be in labor around the ninth. Naveah was saying the 24th. She's already dilating before she got the sweet. But the way she talking, she had it planned to do after her baby shower. And the doctor is agreeing with that because she's due. So, wait a minute. Lisa Rose, thank you for the gift. Lisa, so, well, this one isn't difficult. I mean, if he had a vasectomy, then Rila Baby is not his. And Carlos is just using that for content, and she know it's not his. I see that. That's Blueface mama. Okay, hold on. Listen, let's get this straight about Blueface. He trash. At this point, listen, y'all, the only thing I'm posting on this dude is his violation with these children. Following this love story and all that and whatever else he does, y'all, this is how your enemies win. Y'all accepting his trash. He is a molester. He's a pedo. He's a woman abuser. We just saw him kick on and whatever. But we know he beat shit out of Jaden and Crack Rock. I heard Naveah too. Wouldn't doubt it. Hmm. I meant to post this too. I'm gonna post it. He beat his own mama, even though I can't stand her. Hmm. Because that's how Crack Rock lost her teeth. Jaden didn't do it. Blueface was stomping and beating his own mama. I'm sure she. I can't say that. I can't. Callie was trying to get Blueface off his mama. He stomped Callie in her belly. His sister. That's his sister. He stomped her in her belly till she pissed on herself. Hmm. Wait a minute. I'm wrong. Separate occasions. Hmm. When he threw his mama and Callie out, that's when Crack Rock lost her tooth. He beat his mama ass. Hmm. His sister and Krishan, because Kelly was doing follow her and Jaden was real close. So she was trying to take up for Jaden about Krishan messing with Blueface on the show, and he wasn't. He wasn't supposed to mess with none of the girls. So that was Callie. And then on a separate around the time when she was pregnant, her mama was hollering, "You got to tell Blue and the daddy got knocked out. Blueface knocked out Callie's husband, where he got jumped by all of Blueface. Did you know that Blueface and his friends jumped Callie and her husband because they came over there to fight Krishan because Krishan beat up Calissa? Still be violent. So that day, Blueface beat up his sister again, along with the other dudes, and they knocked her husband out. Her and her husband ended up divorcing. Really, it stemmed from that. I got all this stuff, y'all. I've been meaning to post it, but I mean, I work a lot. So, you remember Blueface was clowning her, and she was like, "Blueface baby." She was on Tasha K. Tasha K was like, "Well, why was you saying Blueface baby if he whooped your ass and knocked your husband unconscious?" Because she was trying to get him up, and he was still unconscious. He was down bad for a long time. Kelly, who is Blueface's sister, said that her husband was unconscious, and it was a crip party. And she had already knocked out Krishan too, so Krishan ran from her. Cause as soon as she pulled up, the garage open, she saw Krishan. The first one she saw, she took off running. And she said Blueface had his friends come outside and jump them. And then she said when she got free, Blueface came and started whooping and stomping on her. They took their money, phones, everything, and she was screaming for everybody there to call the police. Her husband was unconscious, and she was screaming for everybody to call the police, and nobody went and called. Then she said the girls at the party was trying to fight her. Said the neighbor came out, and the neighbor called the police. And I don't know. She said they had her brother in handcuffs, but clearly, so from day one he been a piece of shit to a bigger degree. But a lot of people knew this already. My mother was an addict, and she died from that shit. Her siblings, addicts. Pretty much all of them are gone too. An addict is gonna do addict shit. What people should be caring about is Junior being saved, taken away from that monster, Naveah getting hers away from him, and Jaden getting help so she don't lose hers and keeping hers away from him too. So this is everything Dre said she was, if y'all were listening. Y'all support her too. And she's Blue's biggest fan. This dude is a prop and he's an addict. Real bad. Are you watching? It's a different thing for a different occasion. Okay? When he wants to be nice to Nevaeh, that's not him. That's fucking ecstasy. He don't like her. You know why? First of all, she pregnant. She ain't no fun. Remember when they got into it? She said the same thing Rock said. Oh, I like you like me to play in your ass. Okay, we get it. Even he was mentioning that in the limo. And I said every single time that I saw her going off and shit like that, I'm like, don't never have no nigga dislike you. And then you still call yourself trying to be with him. Girl, he gonna do you the worst while you over here in fantasy land, okay? Lessons. Don't ever be Nevaeh. The moment she was over here telling the world about their finger shit, okay, now you confirm what Krishan said a long time ago that he was trying to still deny. She was fucked from there. Number two, she already had an abortion. Just like Krishan had had plenty before. He didn't want a baby with her. He probably also knew it wasn't his, but she was trying to put it off on him. So now he hates you. Now he can't stand you. Remember they was arguing and he was telling her to take care of that? But you gonna take care of that though? You gonna take care of that? And she was like, send me the money, send me the money. And he was like not really trying to send it to her. But it's like she was like holding it over his head. He was like, she was like, just me and my kids, we gonna be all right. He was like, I know you got your son. She was like, no, me and my children, the baby I have. So she wanted everybody on live to know she was pregnant. Okay. Then the next thing you know, they keeping the baby. He didn't want her to. Did it. Hold on, y'all. I need some sriracha. Mm-mm. So, Naveah being in the shelter, um, y'all were right about that from day one. So, he over here lying to y'all, playing this role with him. But the thing is, he playing with her. And now she's trying to, be all serious. But at the same time, she's not building herself anything to fall back on. Okay, let's say she does have an apartment. You don't mind exposing her. Let's say she does have an apartment. I doubt it. I doubt it. Even I thought maybe, okay, she got a little dump and he paying the rent. At this point, no. I figured he was paying her rent in case he just need to send her packing. He's an addict. He don't even take her on shopping sprees like he do, Krishan. He not paying no rent to no dumper nowhere nobody is staying. He can't even send her there for a weekend or a week so he can have do whatever he want at his house and have Krishan over. He ain't paying that damn rent. She ain't got nowhere to go. She allowed herself. Why they put your messages on high? Let me see. Oh, probably because they using the AB word. Mm-hmm. You gotta say deletion or something. But a lot of y'all messages on high. You say she lost her tooth in the actual fight that was on camera. Hey, y'all get weirdo. And a loser, all that shit. He millions of dollars in debt, so he ain't even worth none of that shit. I could understand Naveah not having any self worth. Although I always thought she was beautiful. I know she pregnant, but I don't right now. The more she just ain't. I'm just like, bitch, please. But you sent me back. That's one thing that's annoying about her. The way she brags and bragging for what? You ain't doing shit. You're not doing shit. You're not stacking nothing. You're not trying to plan or nothing. Like this is gonna be a security for you. She should have been planning as if the shit was gonna be over yesterday. Every day. Y'all accepted Rayla. I was just sitting here like, how y'all gonna accept the chick, get her views, hype her up, call her somebody baby daddy, and he don't want to have nothing to do with her. He don't acknowledge her. And Calissa filed for that shit too. It makes sense. If him and Calissa know he has a vasectomy, that's if he does. I don't know. He could be ignoring Rila because he said he didn't want to have a baby with her, so he not gonna fuck with her, like he said. Or it can be because he know it's not his, and he didn't go into no plan with her. He and Krishan, first of all, tried to kill that boy. Hopefully, I'll get around to posting all that too. But she absolutely knew. And y'all watch this shit. I'm watching it later after the fact. I wasn't there when they was doing this show and all that, watching this. They knew that was Ronnie's baby. That's why they had him killed. When you do dirt like that together, you gon' them two going to hell together. They're addicts. Nothing more, nothing less. Scheming, scamming addicts. And y'all gave addicts attention, popularity, and money, and access to abused children in your face. The shit is mind blowing. He's an addict. He's an addict who is now talking about, I'm a pro boxer. And y'all ain't saying shit to Calvin. Or whoever gave her that fake ass pro card. Hmm? Get high and be in the streets fighting. Come out to somebody's baby shower. Then he gave her the address and she came to the actual baby shower too. Wax said it. She said he gave her the address. Blueface did. Naveah can't get her no more. Naveah got her with him. Small time shit. Not like him and Rock. Sometimes people meet that one person. She might expose him when she get married. Expose him and tell his shit or whatnot. Cause she's a sick bitch and she is obsessed with him. But when they together, they not judging each other. They doing it all. They dirty, nasty, don't wash. They do all the drugs that he would never do around nobody else. When she talk about the shit he like, I guarantee you, outside of being in jail, he don't get down with nobody like he do with her. Whether it's another nigga, another bitch, a hermaphrodite, a dog, a cat, whatever. Them the two, they do anything together. They'll get high and come up with some dumb shit and do it. And they just addicts. They're addicts. They're gonna stay addicts. They scamming, deceitful addicts. There's not an ounce of decency or wholesomeness in either one of them. But y'all fantasize about it being there. Just like Naveah. And she knew what she was getting herself into. Okay, you and him came up with a deal. She should have got her bag, outsmarted him, and got out. But Blueface became Blueface. Naveah ain't never been nobody. And she ain't never tried. Naveah always had the mindset of, I'm pretty. Not a dime, not fine as fuck. I think she's pretty. Really, really pretty. Okay, she was. I'm sorry. I'm stuck in the past. The chick I was looking at died maybe a month or so ago. The more she ate, I'm like, bitches, you serious? He don't even fuck with you now. Then you gotta go through all that. Yeah, breastfeeding works wonders, but let's be serious. And nothing is healthy. She don't even do. She just like crack rock. She can't get high, so you know what she do? Cornstarch. When he was doing the Amy with the bag, this is ruining our marriage. Like acting like it, nah, that shit wasn't no act. That's her drugs. She don't take her vitamins and shit. But just sit there and eat all the cornstarch in the world. You notice he don't say nothing about because he know what it's like to be an addict. He knows she really want to be. Hey, she really want to take her Xannies or whatever the fuck that is. She eat junk food, drink junk. Yeah, that's a different kind of weight you putting on. I don't care what age you are. When you're pregnant and you're not eating healthy, when you eat healthy, you could put on all the weight you want to. You know, when you get finished, you had a baby, take it seriously. You know, drink your water, get to walking, do what you can, and breastfeed. Breastfeed, and boom. No, DoorDash and restaurant food, always some sugary drink. This bitch had a 2 liter soda in her hand in the car the other day. Then it was a big old gallon of fruit juice. Listen, good luck. Good luck. Okay? The way Megan Kelly says it. Good luck for her. That BBL, that other shit, it's not. It's over with. It's over with. Naveah had her opportunity and she blew it. Okay? People thought, oh, he giving her 12,000 a month. He showed her that. Y'all ain't been paying attention. Blue owes people. Okay. People have been needing their money, baby. So him and Nevaeh been, playing such a role. So he can pull more holes and get y'all attracted by having y'all think that Nevaeh's being treated away. How? When y'all talk about it every goddamn day. She look like a bum and all that. But when you take the other chicks out, he fixed them in ways that he don't treat her. Fuck. And she stayed. Nigga, if we gonna play this role, you gonna treat me how I believe I should be treated. You gonna treat me like a queen, a princess, whichever one. Nothing less. Because she showed the world how she should be treated. She can't change that. Maybe with some delusional women, but never with a nigga. Nevaeh is not that goddamn fine. I don't care how much she, you know, and now she got two. Okay, one that we saw, being violated by Blueface, and another one that's a Blueface baby. But when he get finished with her, yeah, nobody ain't. See, the way she talked. Then when the girl came up to her and she was like, "Here, take this money." Okay, that was a skit too. I'm like, y'all just gonna keep doing skits. Take this money, leave Blueface. I'll take care of you and the baby. It'll be great. Cause she asked her, "Will you take me and the baby?" What the fuck? Nevaeh is a she is. Somebody, somebody said, "Her mama didn't teach her no game." Do you see her mama? She's a typical white lady. That's not no Kardashian, whatever the fuck they mama name. No, that's just a old. Uh, she's a just a fell apart white lady or something. She's no woman is gonna like the way Blueface been treating her daughter and her grandchild, but she can't really say nothing because look, he came in there ready to put the mama out. Naveah put up with that shit, but later talking shit. You call him right there in front of your mom to check him, and he said, "Put your mama on a flight the day before." She should have known it was going down. Then she keep ignoring it. She keep ignoring the warnings. She should have took her. Listen, Naveah should have had her shit together. She should have bossed up in her position, and she should have made sure the deal set her and her son up. Okay, she should have been hustling instead of trying to play, oh, fantasy girl. Why you falling into a fantasy, some shit that you know is not gonna happen? Okay, Nevaeh's an addict as well. She got that addict mentality. Unfortunately for her children, she should have made sure that she was having her streams of income. She should have fuck all that shit. Quit. Don't be doing too much of that. Fuck them bitches. Won y'all hearts. It ain't hard. Got her audience up and went to her shit. He can come star on my shit if he want to, but she should have became as soon as you do that, he ain't gonna want you no more. But so what? That's what you needed. That's the type of come up she should have been trying to do. Get her bag together, get her money together, make sure her credit good, and boom, because you can make income come from that. If she don't got no skills, bitch, you could have been learning the whole time. No, first of all, you wanted to get pregnant. Stupid. Stupid. Then you don't want to get rid of it because you want to try to make him think it's his. Okay, he gonna play along. Even got you thinking he gonna name the child Junior. I'm not even gonna say it's not gonna happen because you never know how far they'll go or he'll go. But if he know that child not his, I'm pretty sure he's gonna get his DNA. But at the end of the day, I don't think he really cares. Like some dudes would draw the line at that. Like I'm not gonna name a child my junior if it's not really my child, just for content. What? Just for content? When that's money, easy money? Act stupid on the internet, get money, but you get money from your real handlers. Anything is up. Anything is up. So many lessons. She should have got her shit together. And she should have made sure she was good. Okay. And she could have even left his ass a time or two. I'm pretty sure he would have went and got her back, to play on the audience. Because he clearly wanted to ride this thing as long as he could. And he wanted to convince y'all he's a good dude, but he knew deep down inside he wanted to go out there and do hood rat shit with Krishan. That's their thing. And y'all insulting Bobby and Whitney, but it's all good. But that's their thing. Okay. This dude is beyond trash. We already know Krishan is. When Krishan was pregnant, this dude wanted the baby out of her because she was his money grab. He tried to tell her to get an abortion. She didn't want to listen. She thought she was going to trap him. That shit didn't work out. She's a dummy. And now you got Quran baby in you. And it's too late. But y'all, those of y'all coming at her family about that scene when they were talking her out of killing the baby, mm, one supposed to say it like that because it's social media, right? But listen. She already knew she was past the point of getting the, and she was gonna do it anyway. Okay, that's why they was hot on her trail. You think they don't know she had 50 million ABs? You think they didn't know that wasn't Blueface Baby? Everybody knew that wasn't Blueface Baby. That's not what the commotion was about. The commotion was about she was gonna go do it anyway. Her mama was saying her life is in danger. 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 And she kept saying, "It's murder, my child. It's murder." They already knew she was past the approval time for this, for them to legally do it. She was going to do it anyway because she knew that's Ronnie Doe's kid. She secretly hate her family because they talked her out of it. Y'all know she can't stand her mama, Takeshi, or whoever. What's the other girl that was there, Tessa? She can't stand them bitches. Y'all saying, you listen, her and Blue don't give a fuck. Blue was mad about the shit too. And she was doing all that drinking and shit because she thought she was going to kill that baby. It didn't happen. Y'all let Blueface lie to y'all. He came out of prison. He said the baby don't have no disability. It's Krishan. He also said he didn't see her drink. Are you kidding me? They was drunk and high all the time. You see them now. Every time they together, they got to get hot because that's what they do. That's they shit. It's only getting worse. You see them out there fighting. He was in a good spot fooling y'all with this family shit, even though y'all see him fucking with Superior. And Nevaeh's stupid ass still there. God gave this girl so many chances. I hear she was with NBA. I don't know nothing about that situation, but I'm sure she could have did it better than she did, right? Now you got this set up. She fucked it up. She fucked it up. She didn't negotiate her spot right, and she could rewrite the script as we go along. Because you need me for this storyline lie that we're telling everybody. I need She need to be building her brand. Then it gets so bad when the nigga gotta ridicule you and tell you to get your fucking shit together. He telling you, I'm been tired of your ass and I'm about to bleed you. So he done. B, you, she ain't been doing shit the whole time. She ain't even been trying. She want to be another Krishan and Jaden. Look at Jaden. Well, you look at Jaden. Okay, like she don't got two children. That girl sitting over there, Blueface, 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 his girls, Blueface and his business. That's She's stuck in a sunken place. And then got fans that will big up that shit. What the fuck? Naveah should have been so focused. She should have been a good actress and focused. Okay, I would have milked every gut. And if I know how, I would have took a course. She had a whole fucking 9 months. I would have took a little business course. I would have looked online for some suggestions. I would have had every baby clothing, all this brand, whatever. We playing a wholesome family thing. I would have Superior would have had since you put him on camera, you stupid bitch. He would have all kind of fucking um brand deals and promotions, and the boy is intelligent. Okay, I'll show we working on his speech and all that. He even got a little dance now. Blueface doing the dance. Come on, the Superior, all kind of shit. The bitch wouldn't even tell him how to say pick me up or how to ask a question instead of giving demands. She treated her son badly because she went in after a nigga with a situation that she knew was a fraud from the beginning. But you want her mama to come over there and smile and act like what? She doing just what white people do. They always look unhappy and upset. I mean, they white. They always uptight. Who wouldn't be? She did better than me. That's no win situation there. It's a lose. And then look, he treated her the worst while her mama was there. During her baby shower. He don't care. I said this how many times? He don't care about nobody, not himself, not his family, not his mammy, nobody's children, including his own. He don't care. If I know that, how the fuck she don't know it? Then he didn't want her to tell y'all that he really not sleeping with her. Remember somebody else did that? What was her name? Oh, the same chick that y'all keep saying he should be with. Stunner girl. Did she out him and say, did he be kissing all up on me and shit on the camera? But when we off camera, he be over there, I be over there. He don't be her son, her son, for nothing. Not that anything is worth it, but Nevaeh gets nothing from this nigga but to watch him constantly take other bitches out. Now y'all say he couldn't pay for that stuff for Krishan. You really think they got that shit? Or they just worked up a deal. I promote the store, your stuff, maybe they got a couple of things, but I don't think they got half that shit because like why? She don't keep nothing, she don't take care of nothing. And she was on a flight. You think she had all that stuff they bought with her? But he wants to show y'all, hey, I spent $10,000. I spent $6,000. These shades alone cost this much and that. Show me where Naveah got shades for $20 or $50. Show me where Naveah been on a shopping spree with this nigga. She's stupid as hell. That's the number one spot that they all supposed to be convincing everybody they want to be in. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, too many lessons involved. She should have, in all honesty, when this nigga was fucking with her baby, she shouldn't have him persecuted because I would have, he would be deceased if it was me the first time, right? But there's no way she should have stayed with him. And then you see it, other people calling it out. So you take it out on the boy, yell at him, and make him responsible for staying away from him. And let me tell you something. Y'all talked about Superior because of his speech. That's a very intelligent boy. And it's kind of eerie. You did that voodoo skit because y'all know that was a skit, right? I hope. Please tell me y'all know that was a skit. Oh my God. Please tell me you know it was a skit. He found her in the closet. She's doing a voodoo. It's ideas they're coming up with. Let's play on this, play on that, play on this. So he finds her in the closet. Where your mama at? Go back and watch that whole shit again, because all of it was a skit. Superior. It was live. They didn't edit it, or was it a video recording? I don't know because I don't watch their lives. I watch what y'all upload. So did they upload it somewhere, or did they was it on the live? Because Ain't no way Superior pulled his shit off like that. Superior laying in the bed, watching TV. Where your mama? She in the closet. She in the closet. Okay. He go in the closet, boom, boom, boom. So he's down in the uh, streaming room, and then in comes Superior, and he does his part. I mean, he played the whole part out. He did good. He did good. He did good. That's a very, very intelligent little boy. He don't deserve none of that. For Blueface to start bullying him because y'all calling him out. Well, we're calling everybody. A lot of people's calling him out for y'all calling it grooming. He was grooming him, but he was molesting him. Come on, get the fuck out of here. Um, he started bullying him. This is a sick, immature bastard that doesn't deserve to be around children. And this dumb girl first went to take up for him and then began bullying him because he's crying because Blueface is bullying him, even though that's not the point. So I'm not even gonna harp on it. Yeah, it's she didn't do. She don't know what she doing. Siberian does scream and cry. He ain't been taught to wait, no manners, ask a question, not demand. They ask and he asks and they give. So first they want to spoil him. Blueface wants to spoil him. She say, put him down. He's too big. He's not a baby. No, he's a baby. I gotta baby him because you don't baby him, and I gotta baby him, and he's all babying him and shit, and treating him and love bombing him and loving on him right in front of everybody, like that's his number one chick. But then when people call him out too much, and he see he about to lose money or probably his freedom, he gonna start treating him like a dog and kick him and shit like that. He gotta man up and all that. You let this fucking broke ass addict do this to your child? And then she started yelling at Superior. And y'all talking about Blueface get tired of that boy. What the fuck should you be tired of looking at Blueface being free after what you seen him do to the boy? Okay, okay, something wrong with y'all. But Blueface, when Kasha was pregnant, he was so mad that she was past her abortion point. And he said on video, he said on his Twitter several times, he gonna do everything in his power to make sure she lose that baby. Every time we saw them, they was drunk and high. He would give her shit. Knowing she already drunk, already high, he would make sure he did it in front of the camera. He would give her shit. Even when she was trying to play it off like she didn't really want the camera to see that she was drinking. She tried to play it off and he'd do it and then boom, and it was just over from there. But he said he was gonna do everything in his power to make sure she lost the baby. He came on, he cried about that shit. I'm telling y'all, she ain't gonna be. I mean, he was right that she ain't had no business having no children, but he didn't want babies with her even if he knew it was his. Y'all think he loved this girl. First of all, he don't know what love is. They're fucking addicts. They're addicts. They're addicts. She is gross to me. Yeah, she is. You said she never was pretty. I thought she was so pretty. And y'all were saying like, "Hey, let me get you out of here spamming my chat." I didn't even see it because the messages wasn't scrolling. Yeah, and it's not about being pregnant. Notice how she kept saying, I don't have any problems in my pregnancy. I'm not having any problems." And as someone who had uh, quite a bit of children and had struggled in my pregnancy, bitch, if I was running around here with no problems, like, that would be great. Are you freaking kidding? They had brands at the shower at the end of it all. Y'all, when y'all was saying we ain't seen no nursery, we ain't seen this, we ain't seen that. Naveah knew the fucking gig was up. How you nesting? How you preparing for a child and you don't got no nursery to show? I will show a nursery in that fucking house. She told me she gonna wait till she get to the new house. I mean, so many things she did wrong. If she gonna play it up, and get your shit up. You having a baby for real anyway. You tell me I don't want to have a shower. This is another thing she did I couldn't stand. She let this nigga know and everybody else that she don't believe she has any worth. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I don't care about that. So he just took this bitch out for for his audience and for you to sit home and watch you dumb ass. First of all, I wouldn't be watching none of that shit. Like, why? You should be over here doing your own shit. Spend money on her. At least it looks like it, right? For us, it look like it. And then you come back. I don't need nothing. Child, don't even give me no Kool-Aid. Just give me some water. In fact, if you don't want to, just give me a cup. I'm good with that. That's exactly how she was the whole time. What? You think any chick is wanting your spot so they can come here and be expected to be like you? Sure, keep telling yourself, no, they want to be on the other side, on the side you was on the side you know your ass wish you was back on versus where you are now. Nobody wants your spot. They saw Jaden, they saw Krishan, and they see you, boo boo. And she know it herself, like, this is the, for her, and I used to be like, up until like maybe this month and the month right before it, I was like, she not even pretty to me no more. Like, Naveah just, she d- alleviating her stress through eating. 'Cause she didn't know what she could get high. She eating the fucking cornstarch. You letting everybody know you're not taking care of that child. You going for ultrasounds. And you talking about getting induced. And this is how they was playing it up, knowing that's not his baby. I'm gonna get it induced because I want this baby out. And you just eat, eat, eat. I think that was on purpose too, to make her get real, real big. So it could be like, it's a lot. It's too much. I'm ready to get it out. It's overwhelming. And then she could probably have preeclampsia or something for the doctor to say, I approve of you getting it induced because look at it, it's too much. And the baby's developed pretty good, you know? So y'all can like look at her and be like, oh yeah, child, she suffered. She didn't carry that baby for 9 months. Let her do her thing. But how she just walk up after a baby shower and get it induced. So she went through all this with Blueface, and he's not coming out the winner, of course, because people can't unsee what they saw in him. And plus, him and Krishan, oh, they please, y'all see where they headed. Okay, that's Mr. and Mrs. Whatever you want to call them, but I wouldn't get them nobody else's name. They got their own. I don't know what that would be. But these two, they going out real bad, and it's to be expected. It would have been like this if they would have been together this whole time. They'd probably be dead. There's no way she shouldn't secure herself and her children. And as long as the internet is here, she can take this wherever she wants. What's she gonna do now? Oh, according to a lot of y'all, he shouldn't be at the birth. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? First of all, is this camera on? I would do it loud, but it's people. That's stupid. Okay, that's usual. That's stupid. First of all, no. You told everybody this is baby. He says it's his baby. You don't get to take that away from your child and the father because you're upset. First of all, it would be stupid, irresponsible, immature of you to do. First of all, who wants to have a child out of wedlock? Secondly, you're going to look at this kid and be like, yeah, no, yeah, was my daddy there when I was born? No, your daddy wasn't there. Oh, but he wasn't there because I wasn't about to let him be there. Okay, so he's not there. So wait a minute. He's not gonna sign a birth certificate? We're not gonna name him Blueface Jr.? Huh? He's not gonna be Jonathan Jr.? Oh, really? Okay. Hmm. Well, if that happens, let it happen because that's Blueface set it off. He's like, I want a paternity test, da 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 da. But first of all, she's not. She wants these other bitches to see him there. And she had a baby. Why would she get at that? She put up with everything else to get here. If she don't get past this point, she put up everything to get here. So look at how her baby shower did. I think it was corny and whack for him to include Krishan. I think it would have did great numbers without that drama, and the drama was nothing. The real the real drama came after the party, right? When he went and got in the car and at DDG's, you know, and then whatever the hell they was doing. These are two addicts, worthless addicts that y'all put money in their pocket. And they out here getting high, splurging at expensive stores, throwing money and life away. And some of y'all, if your baby died, could you really? Would it be a GoFundMe? Like, what the fuck? Is your future secured? Fuck no. But you give so much to them and they're fucking addicts. You can't even call them a crackhead because they do a mixture of shit. They're disgusting crackheads who don't care about you. These, listen, I'm about to get too hype up in here. Okay, these people disabled a child, and because she called her baby disabler. Okay, that's our new name for her. To add on to everything else, she's a baby disabler. However, she gotta pay because she called her a baby disabler. She's a baby disabler. Coach Calvin. Okay, everybody need to be in his asshole. You see how these motherfuckers are in sports, Hollywood, everything. This nigga should be ashamed of himself. Fucking with this bitch and trying to give her even bigger pedestal that she doesn't even deserve. And to disrespect the sport of boxing, she worse than Clarissa. She worse than Clarissa. Abuse and neglect her son. No problem. He's starving. These two idiots sitting there. He got a long sleeve shirt, putting his fingers in his mouth, biting Blueface, doing all this. He thirsty and he hungry. But Blue good with children, according to y'all. Junior's striving with him. He's standing on his ankles. I posted about the coffee. It's a process, but it's really not that difficult. They got the money. Even if that was it, first of all, anybody would pay for it, right? Not to mention, I'm pretty sure there's this. He's supposed to get this fixed as a baby. It's not that big a deal. Well, it is a big deal. It is a big deal. But I'm just saying the cast, the incision, the turning the foot while his bones are still brittle. Why he won't feel it as much. He won't struggle as much. It'll be so familiar with him getting into the therapy and all that. And he would be walking right now. And then imagine if he got like help with whatever else is going on because they said sometimes the conflict is cognitive. It's come from cognitive issues. Whatever. I don't know. Junior's a bad ass. He is. This boy is surviving and he is learning how to communicate. I need something. Nobody taught him that. Nobody taught him shit except for his mom teaching him how to kiss and stuff. And notice she don't do that shit no more because he don't fuck with that, and everybody see that and called it out. So the main thing she's done his whole life, she don't really do that anymore. Krishan became very good at manipulating y'all. When she wants him to give a kiss, she makes sure she gets close. She makes sure she keeps making a noise so she can find her face. She makes sure when she try to say, "Come on," she makes sure he can feel the presence of her hands right in front of her, and she puts it in the same spot every time. So it's not going to be like here and then the next time down here or coming from down up here. It's the same way, same angle. And then she's going to slightly, you're not going to see it, but she's going to slightly tap him with a finger so he know her hands are right there. And so he'll come, but he'll go to that direction, but he's still not really looking at her. He's looking at her, but not at her. He really does have sight problems. That is undeniable. Undeniable. We've seen that time and time again. And you saw him in the gym with the chick, and she was like, "Give me five, give me." I don't know why you would do that to somebody, kid, because he should have got punched in your face. But to walk up expecting somebody child who puts their hands in their mouth and germs out here, diseases, people nasty. You want him to give you five. I don't know if she was doing that to try to prove a point, but Junior was like, she was right there in Junior face, give me five, give me five. Junior was looking like, you know, I couldn't see her. He has sight issues, but he's not completely blind, but he is very good. Somebody who has had to fend for himself, he's very good at using his other senses. He's more blind than y'all really think he is. Look at him when she was shoving that shoe on his foot. He looking straight ahead. As bad as that was hurting him, he looked straight ahead. Then he put his other foot around and he had to find his own foot. Or when he felt confident, he tapped it. He didn't even hit it hard. It's like he wanted to. But he was trying to get her to stop what she was doing. That girl was torturing him. And she know what? She don't care about him at all. Blueface don't care about him at all. Y'all don't care. But they was high and drunk with all kind of shit on them in the car with the child sitting in the chair. No seatbelt, no car seat. Stopped by the police and let go, of course, because they doing the Lord's work, child. Nobody still ain't saved this child. Blueface using him for content. Y'all say, oh, he drives so much when he's with Blueface. He's sitting there holding him reluctantly, by the way, while she's high, running her mouth. He's either standing him on his ankles, ouch, or he's not. The boy don't eat or drink. Damn it, he's biting me. Oh, I wonder why this disabled, nonverbal child who I know his mama don't feed or give him anything to drink. I wonder why he keep biting me. Let me look at him. Let me try to communicate with him. Let me try to see if he wants something. Let me ask him, do you want something to drink? You want something to eat? No, he don't. Do you see him doing that? No, because he don't give a fuck. And watch Junior, he sucks like he's sucking a bottle. He'll put his fingers in his mouth. He'll put his hand in his mouth. He even start doing like this. Look it up. That's how babies say they hungry and they thirsty. It's sign language. Guess who taught Junior that? Junior taught himself that. And you fuck around, he gonna bite it. He bite the book. He'll bite anything. You know she didn't teach him how to take food, how to eat. I keep telling y'all, he can eat. Y'all keep saying he can't. Who told you that? It's stupid. Okay, is this camera on? It's fucking stupid that y'all believe everything. He can't swallow. Yeah, he can guzzle down some fucking milk. I understand. You know what I'd be mad about? I'd be fucking mad. This bitch get to fight all the time and I don't. The fuck? I want to be somebody else too. Fuck out of here. I don't want somebody to run up and start some shit. Let it be. Sorry. That'd be great. I'll fuck her ass up. Let it be Carissa. That would be great. First of all, secondly, this is off topic, but this right here. And the bitch can't fight. Fuck wrong with y'all talking about she can fight. This is how ashamed I am of y'all. You watched that bullshit she had with that wrestler. Fucking master liar. Everything y'all see happen, she'll come back and say it was something else. Every single time. This is a junkie. She should not have this child. I don't give a fuck what her Blueface do. Let them crash and burn. Let everybody watch it. Y'all gonna love them anyway. It's stupid. But whatever. That child doesn't deserve that shit. Naveah's children doesn't deserve that shit. Y'all telling her she shouldn't let him at the birth. I'm just sitting here looking at comment after comment after comment after comment after comment after comment after comment. I'm like, that's the dumbest shit. Your fucking comment privileges should be fucking revoked. You're saying it on YouTube. You're saying it on TikTok. I'm like, what the fuck is all these bitches? You think that's how life goes? You think because you mad at this nigga, you supposed to all of a sudden deny him and your child was rightfully theirs? Now he can't be at the birth because he did you dirty at the no bitch, you did it to yourself. How the fuck y'all think she ain't do that to herself? Hmm? The minute this nigga started going stand with Krishan, Naveah should have left. She know it's not her baby anyway. She knows it's not his anyway. She should have left. The gig is up. Let them crack out. Cause that's what they gonna do. He not gonna come for you. They gonna be in the house. They gonna everything going to hell. They gonna go out real bad. The story of them is gonna be bad. Let it happen. Whatever you built and got, which is nothing, that's but you had 9 months in this situation. You could have did. You didn't. So oh well. She should have left. She should have left when he was fucking with her kid. Which was a long time ago. She should have started. She should have came in with a business plan from day one. So now she ain't did none of that shit. Even he telling her ass. and she ain't getting it. She's sitting up here like Blueface is really gonna be here for the long haul. What the First of all, her mom, she gotta be embarrassed. I mean, she she's not a finesser, clearly. Uh, she she ain't fat, but she fat. Yeah, and doctor would tell her she is. Okay, so we get delusional. They think their eyelashes look good. It's crazy on them too because they white. I mean, but the mama do be wearing straight up black people. Not even okay. Hold on. The hood lashes, like the extreme ones, like Deshaun and Jaden be doing. I gotta force myself to look at it. And then Blueface like, oh, you like black man? You can look at it and tell. Um, nah, they make lashes for y'all too. Egg stitches, everything. Why you gonna do that? That should look. It's the first thing you see, and it also helps age her. But whatever, whatever. And these Nevaeh went into labor while she had her makeup done, because that was, I mean, the makeup. I liked it. Listen, Nevaeh's stupid. She's so stupid. She's stupid. Listen, Nevaeh knew she was gonna strip her membrane, right? She said that, right? So she gets mad because of the Krishan and Blueface running off. Trust me, all that crack drugs and shit. Naveah thought he wasn't gonna disrespect her in that way. You know, he even kept lying, and y'all kept saying, "Oh, Blueface tell the truth. He tell the truth." Blueface tell the truth. Blueface is a fucking liar and manipulator. What y'all talking about? You was with her. Not who? I was with her. Did I say I was with her? Did she text you and told you that shit? Something about it was together. She coming to town to see you. She trying to keep you for the baby shower. She could be coming to see another day. Like, what the fuck? She, you watch her stream. You talk to her. You know she coming to see you. I ain't heard her say nothing like that. At what point did you not know this shit was happening? And then you gonna strip your memory? What was that supposed to do? Make him? I'm sorry. Is it the time for you to have your baby? Her mama's so dumb. She probably don't even know how to tell Nevaeh how dumb she is because she don't even get it. So she ain't getting nothing from her mom. The fuck, Nevaeh, this is the time for you to strip your memory. Okay, 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 really? But she's in the car. She's like, I'm going to have this baby. What the last 3 days? She kept saying, I can't wait to have this baby. I can't wait. And he was like, I know he was like, stupid bitch. Like, you had a baby and what? That it's like magically delicious? Like, that's the voodoo? I mean, so when you had a baby, what? Okay? What? What? What, bitch? Huh? Krishan gonna disappear? Oh, no, that's not gonna happen. He gonna be like, fuck Krishan. I ain't doing that shit no more. I ain't doing nothing no more. I'm out. Gonna be right here with you, being a good newborn dad, and any woman having a baby is gonna have make sure she got a good support system, and make sure there's gonna be people there, mainly women, to help her take care of the baby and take care of her. Naveah didn't even talk about her mom coming and staying and being there with her. So, what was this supposed to look like? With Blueface, mind you. What was this supposed to look like? Huh? With this dumb, delusional ditzy broad. What was this supposed to look like? You'd have been better off staying cool with Carlissa. She'd have had the cameras all in your face and profited off of it and tried to tell you everything and control everything and stab you in the back and be all in your business and tell all your business and every little secret. But child, that's better than nobody. Then again, I don't know, Carlissa. Ooh, bad example. What? RB. Get RB. I mean, pay her, but shit. No, no, no plan. In fact, where's the van supposed to stay with her newborn? Anybody know? Because they supposed to be in their new house by then. Okay. We all knew the gig was up. She knew the gig was up. But you having a real baby. Just like Krishan ended up having a real baby. You see how she treating out. And Blueface don't care. He gonna be with her and they gonna get high. And Junior be damn. They don't care. This is just so freaking irresponsible, inconsiderate, and I don't even think she has proper preparations for superior. Not just while I'm in the hospital, long term. She's gonna need help. Most of mommies would need help. Okay, if me and the mother-in-law can figure it out, which I mean, it's called Lessa, but we don't pretend it's not. If she can't do it with her mom, it's gonna have to be the mama or the mother-in-law. And you got Blueface. First of all, you can't expect a man to be there like a woman would for you after you have a baby. They don't know what the fuck to do, really. I mean, they don't help out and whatever, but you can't expect. I wouldn't expect shit. Whatever happens, happens. Whatever you do, he do. If you change a diaper, if you get up, whatever. Yeah, that's his kid, but it's a reason why we had a baby. You know what I mean? All the fucking care you're gonna need as a woman, and then the shit that you don't even know about that can go down with you. And what if you have an emergency C-section? That's even worse. First of all, bitch, where's your people at? If with all that goddamn money and this thing out here spending, you mean to tell me you couldn't even hire nobody? We don't even know where the child gonna be at. Not in that fucking raggedy ass bed with y'all and all the people that have been in there. I mean, like this shit don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. But here we are. She didn't even wait until Krishan. Tell me y'all wouldn't have waited until the bitch got on a plane before you got your shit induced. Like, what was the rush? Naveah was due, like y'all said, and I hate it. I hate it because I was rooting for her for that shit not to be true. She sounds so confident. Y'all bitches gonna be mad. Mad at what? Who mad because you got a blue face baby? Nobody. The ones y'all need to be cracking on, you not. And that's Rila and her mama. Duh. And y'all not even doing it. And Carlissa, because 9 times out of 10, Carlissa playing with y'all in y'all face. And that's probably why he not worried about it. But, if anybody, he should be worried. Like, let's say if that was his kid, he was just like, I'm ignoring it. They probably would, but no, I think they would put him on child support. It don't matter. He don't got it. He in debt. A child support order is a child support order, and they put you in jail for that. Okay, they take away your right to travel, all kind of shit for that. So that's something you don't want. Kind of best to be on probation, I guess. I don't know. Uh, but real or not, he don't care either way. Or he thinking Carlissa gonna fix it. Cause once Carlissa be like, I knew the whole goddamn time. Yeah, she just playing along for content because the money's already in her account. Okay, Drake told y'all who Carlissa is, and y'all don't believe it. That's weird. Oh, you don't care. Okay, so what your girl Naveah go to? Hmm? What she gonna do, y'all? What should she do? What y'all think Naveah should do? Because saying that she shouldn't have him at the birth and she should change her number, run away, that ain't the answer. This a Blueface baby, right? Okay, that's his baby. That's not the answer. It don't work like that. That's not how that works. So, okay, so we got a baby, and he's gonna sign a birth certificate, and he's gonna name him Junior. Wait a minute. If that's gonna happen, I'm trying to figure out why would y'all not even want that to happen? That's even better. And she know his social security number? How about not be the other ones? Okay, you got what you need. I hate to be an advocate for child support because I hate it. But there you go. And just keep going up from it. Take a play from Haley Bailey. Okay. That's, but probably negotiate something better. Like, I don't know. It's probably for the best, but little Halo, damn. Don't y'all miss Halo? Shit. How can you miss somebody who's not even 2 years old? Bro, they but the internet, so it's the internet. Like but Halo, that you could tell that dude there, he he Halo, I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to see Halo. And then all of a sudden he can't be on the internet because his mom and daddy. I'm not gonna answer that dumbass question. Okay, now you spamming, so let me get you up out of here. So what y'all think, Nevaeh, having a kid with these type of men is the worst thing to do, will only make everything worse? They will punish the woman for having this kid, yeah. And she need to be one of the chicks that's not having it. Haley had to go through a lot because DDG was tripping. From what I could see, it was DDG. And who the fuck is DDG? Like, girl, she didn't. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I think a lot has to do with that. What we talking about now? Y'all watching these bitches and you think that's cute. And you're like, oh, I want a nigga like that. No, gone are the days where you're taught how to pick a decent dude or to even want a decent dude. And unfortunately, they rarely exist now. So, ooh, there's that. But look what you go through. That shit ain't cool. That shit ain't cute. Yeah. Some of these niggas make y'all think y'all are powerless. Like, what the fuck? If Haley didn't have money, popularity, and she didn't have, that's them Beyonce girls right there. So, need I say more? If she didn't have the support and the backing, would she have won? Uh, not only just in court, but her safety, sanity, and security. Because, sorry ass, no good, abusive ass, insecure ass niggas like that. Oh, they would torture you. And they would torture you. And they would torture you. and they will make your life a living hell, and they will want to see you in hell. Nothing will bring them more pleasure. They almost don't care about the children no more when y'all not together, for the most part. So for you to be thinking, oh, you're not going, because this, we saw what DDG was doing when Halo come around, and how he was using Halo against her, and how he was doing her. That was some fucked up ass shit. And she made it through. And they just had to come to a spot where he can't be on camera because, he's already exploiting him. But look how he was having him around. He's on his way to show why him and Blueface is like this. But if it wasn't for them going through that, he wouldn't have had to somewhat clean up his image and try to present, you know, got y'all thinking he's like a decent dude, shit like that, and he's not. None of them are those streamer guys, but Naveah, it would be smart for her to be absolutely unlike the other chicks and the other baby mamas, and nothing like she been bragging about. Keeping him, at a distance and not putting up with none of it and not wanting to be a part of any of it and letting that downfall happen and absolutely protecting her children. Because I'm telling you, she had them babies around him. I'm coming for their ass. Every scrap that I have in my arsenal, I'm posting it, I'm sending it, I'm reporting it to the proper authorities and everything because she sat up there and let this dude abuse her child in so many ways, and we all watched it. It is all on film. He's extremely abusive to her. He was abusive to her while she had his child, and we don't even think that's his child. So that would make even more sense that he don't care. And I don't go to work tonight, y'all. So I'm just like, what? So, um, damn. I still gotta go to the gym, but I don't got to work tonight. I got a meeting tomorrow. So, I have to work. But what do y'all, I'm just curious, what would y'all think would be the best way for her to go? I mean, I'm telling y'all what I think, what I believe would be her best choice. But she didn't set herself up financially. She's gonna have to deal with, she got a hard way to go, either way. She's gonna have to deal with the mama coming at her because Carlos gonna fight for Blueface. She probably done sucked off on his wiener time or two, and she's addicted. She got all his fans, everything. Like everybody gonna be telling her this and telling her that, telling her this and telling her that, and she absolutely, absolutely needs to give him a long handled spoon. Okay, do the mommy thing, the newborn thing, let him sign the shit, let him be the daddy, and all of that. And then how is she gonna put herself in position? Okay, oh, separate away from him, but not separate from him, because she'll have to use, of course, who she was and what she went through and build her shit up. But what do y'all think her options are? Okay, maybe I should be giving her some ideas. I'm not gonna lay out what I think are ways that I think that she should go about it, but I'm saying that's the kind of thinking y'all need to be on for her and for yourself. Cause what the fuck, she shouldn't be here. She should be sitting over there like, oh, this played out like this, but I knew it was bullshit anyway, and I tried to get over it. That shit ain't working. He ain't right for me anyway, and he ain't shit. So at the end of the day, I got my bag up. I got myself in position. I got my money, and we good. So she should be really happy, but it's impossible. They ain't got shit, not a pot, no window. No mama, no really, no daddy. Her and her mama don't fuck with each other like that. And I think her mama married. So I, she keeps about this apartment. Hmm, I don't think it's there. I don't think it's there. And if it is, I don't think it's up to par. You know, and that's crazy because you just been sitting here being Blueface baby mama, eating your way into uh, I don't know where the fuck you was going, cornstarch land or some shit. Okay, even letting your son take loads and loads of cornstarch until people on the internet told you not to. Just she's a weird girl, but Nevaeh's damaged. The way y'all saw this nigga talk to her and talk about her in these past couple of days and treat her, and then to do this to her at her baby shower and after the baby shower, and then she's having the baby. Okay, wait. So this is how I don't think Nevaeh is gonna make it. I mean, she's probably gonna be alive, but her superior in that child is likely not gonna be doing well, and y'all gonna be pity paying for them. Y'all gonna be supporting them, their donations, and she gonna be out here struggling. It's a couple of chicks on here because they started to pop up with this bullshit here lately. I don't want to say it, and I got the wrong one, but a queen op or something, some drama. It's some mamas out here who had opportunities given to them, platforms and shit, and they didn't do what they're supposed to do. And now they talking about, oh, every video, oh, I'm homeless. Oh, I don't have the money. We can't eat. I don't have no rent. Oh, we out in the streets. Oh, we been at the shelter. Oh, I'm on my knees praying. Oh, I'm Christian Rock doing stupid shit, staying in my car. But y'all keep saying I'm rich. That's gonna be Nevaeh. That's the lifestyle she know. She said she still got friends in the shelter. When she said that, y'all should have just been like, okay. Because if I'm in the shelter, right? Okay. How did we get here? But it happened. The girl she was talking to was in the shelter, right? They both got out. You don't have friends in the shelter. You figure that out. But you don't have friends in the shelter. So if you know people who are in the shelter and they're your friends, so they've been your friends for this long time in the shelter for this long time because they was your friends and then they went in the shelter after you had been out. Like which way it go? Make it make sense. Because either way is bad. You don't have friends in the shelter. What the fuck good are you if you got friends in the shelter? Why are we friends and they in the shelter? And you said plural. Why are we friends and they in the shelter? You ain't even figured your own shit out, so you can try to figure out how we gonna get my friends out this shelter. Because we, what we talking about that makes us friends? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? We ain't talking about why we got to get you out of this shelter. Like, I don't need to be making sure we good, especially probably all y'all got children. Blueface ain't telling her no lies. It is crazy. You gotta have your nigga sit next to you in front of the whole world and tell you you ain't did shit with your 25 years. You got opportunity right here. You still ain't doing a goddamn thing but being fat, lazy on your second baby daddy with your second baby. You know, aborted like five or six. And you talking about niggas gonna take care of you. This nigga's telling her to her face. No, no, ain't no nigga gonna come and take care of you and these two kids. And 9 times out of 10, subliminally, He's like, and I'm fake claiming this one. Listen, it's gonna be even worse for her if the plot comes out that Krishan probably know. He probably told Krishan. I think if that was gonna be a Blueface Jr., I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I think if that was gonna be a Blueface Jr., Krishan would have went crazy by now. I don't think she didn't get on the plane, as far as I know. Naveah, why wouldn't Naveah wait until she at least got her ass back to Baltimore? Although it's just a plane ride back, but still, why would you go in labor while he out with Krishan? Are y'all not understanding how hopeless this chick is? I don't know how she's gonna do. Um, but the gig is up. Okay, we know y'all was full of shit and faking. I don't know why she did it, but I think after that, that's when Blueface decided, fuck it. But when she sat up there at that dinner, God, you can't take her nor Krishan nowhere. Oh, Jesus. But when she told not Whack, what's his name? And shout out to Adam, because Adam locked in. You gotta get it to him. He locked in. He locked in. See, the potential is there. The opportunity is there. But she won her shit. Blueface is he ruining his shit. Sad, sad, sad. Sad, sad, sad. But when she told Adam that he having sex with her, I think he decided, okay, all right, bitch, okay, you and play, okay, let's do it then. Let's let him know what the fuck is really up. And he been acting up ever since. He been letting it all out ever since. But she's still sitting up here acting, no, you gotta go upstairs and get fucking dressed, because we're not having this shit. And the way he ran upstairs, I was like, this shit is so not even serious to him at all. But I think the baby shower was nice. They had good moments. Especially I like the when he was doing the superior dance with her and shit like that. But the way he was dogging her out, talking about her. I mean, he was doing it at the pool and shit. He been doing it a lot lately, but the way he did it at the baby shower, I was like, God damn, damn. He really wanted to go off and get high. And then you saw when he was like being nice and shit. I'm like, oh, he went and took some drugs. And when he was talking about GDG and shit, he took his eyes bulging. He was high. Luke been really, really. Y'all been saying he getting skinny, he getting skinny. You know what I was saying? Blueface been a stick. That means he is a stick. That means his metabolism he's a stick. So that getting big and shit, you can put that off in prison, but he gonna go back to being a stick again. He been a stick his whole life. But it's deeper than that because he also been fucking getting high. I don't think he really has nobody he can really get high like he want to with than Krishan. And he does a good job at seeming like he's not really that high versus her. But your fans, they be acting like they don't know she high. Cause Calvin act like he don't know she hot. Bitch, you know she hot. I, you know, and I'll come back on that one because At the end of the day, there's so many lessons to learn from this shit with Naveah. Uh, it's so many. It's so many. But now she's in a position she would not want to be in. Kids don't belong between adults in the bed. Absolutely not. And everybody knows this. All women know this. Damn. Isn't that what it was with Precious? Was she in the middle or whatever? But he was reaching over. I vaguely remember the movie. She been having people come out before that scene of the voodoo, so she actually does do it. I don't care. It's I don't look at it. I don't know what she do. I don't know what she know. And just because somebody say they do something, it don't mean they know what they doing or they know about it or what their intentions are. So again, I think Nevaeh, well, I probably didn't say this, but the girl need an identity. She need to belong. Her dad's black, her mom's white, but you could tell she really was with her mom more, and the family didn't accept her on her mom's side. I don't know what's up with her dad, but I don't think she really hardly sees him. He doesn't have the family structure, so black is the coolest shit, right? And so I think she just really want to be rooted somewhere, and I think that's what that really is about. And that's the religion she chose, because to a lot of people it's a religion. And just because y'all think it's this and that don't mean you get to disrespect it, talk down on it, or try to say it's something bad for people to be doing or whatnot. Because half of you don't even know what you're talking about. So there's that. So she mingles, she does, but I don't think it's really like y'all say. I don't think she doesn't appear to be locked in totally. Like me practicing Hinduism, like I'm Hindu, right? But not as far as the religion, like into absolute rules and all that. I don't do that with no, um, that's been out the window. So in a lot of ways, you would know. You'd be like, oh, you're not supposed to eat that, or you're supposed to, do this with your food before you even have it. You can't have a lot of things and all this and that. And we don't see her practicing every aspect and shit like that. And it's not what you do is not for nobody to hide, but it's also your relationship. So it's not something you're supposed to put on display either. But people who follow practices and that have rules, they're gonna be able to see. And I think they just played it up because y'all talk about it so much. Oh my gosh, it's this video. She put video on you. The chicken noodle soup. All that shit was a skit. Soup. All she brings is soup, 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 soup. And then here she comes with the soup. Then here comes Superior. Yeah, Superior and Journey are super intelligent. Yeah. A lot of people see if you're over here, you're likely one of the ones who knows that was a skit. But it's a lot of people on there, they don't know. He found her in the closet. She was doing the voodoo, blah, blah, blah. She be in his closet doing voodoo, blah, 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 blah. She probably do, but they still play it out. It's be around a man that's not your man. Superior, so not no Blueface. She put her knee to her child, Sally. Well, I can't. Well, if you were talking about Blueface, yeah, I agree with you. But let's just say it was a dude she's dating. He been knowing him for a while. So at what point, if you're gonna be in a relationship and you feel like it's a real committed relationship, but the whole time when y'all be saying she takes up with his shit, put up with his shit, sacrifice her son to him because of desperation, need a place to stay. You should never be in that situation as a mother. So this is really no different than her being in the shelter. She must well go back to the shelter. You know, it's like you ain't changed or came out, and she don't get it. She like I got my apartment by my. It's you can tell by the way she talk. the vet is a hopeless cause. I'm just gonna say it. At 25 years old, and at this point, after this experience we just saw, it's over. Today's not today's price is not yesterday's price. So it's no she gonna grow and get smarter, wiser, better with experience. The foundation isn't there. The everything teaches everybody how to be worse, not better. So all the wise women and the ratchet shit, the tragedy shit, the shit that don't get you nowhere. So she's not gonna make better decisions. She gonna make all stupid decisions. She gonna act like my shit is better. She gonna be saying that. She gonna be thinking that. Because when you hear her talk, it's like, that's what you really think? Wow, that's what you're really planning? Wow. Lie to take the test. The guy performing the test, same guy who was in Tyra Banks shows, stated the guy who was he was a vampire selling truth. Oh, um, that guy, yeah, he's there for entertainment purposes. Also, her being pregnant, lie detector tests are admissible in court in some situations, but they're not something that you could put down as 100% accurate and admissible, like as absolute truth. Because they're sketchy. They could be or not be. They're not a scientific absolute. And then her being pregnant, she got all kind of disruptors going on from another human. That's like you and me gonna shop up together, but we gonna base my truth or lies on the reading they get from both of us. So that doesn't make sense now, does it? And then I saw a clip today. Superior was running around in the room. Come on, Chris. Superior was running around in the room. He was trying to talk to her. He was talking to the dude as he was asking a question. And then I'm like, did fucking Blueface go with y'all that time? I don't get it. Like, no, y'all, no. And if they're running a script like I suspected, this he was too evasive about the lie detector test. That told me they're running a script. It also told me that he likely is playing this role now, but he got a surprise for her at the end, and she think that the gag is to claim it. Like Kashawn thought. Except for Kashawn, it was just a bit more crazy. They got mm, mm, other people also pulling strings there, but yeah, I saw Superior running around in that room while she was taking a test. And how I would be like, Yana, I want to read this. I can't take the test with my child, and I gotta be focused on what he's doing. And if he get ready to go over there, my heartbeat gonna go up. And if he don't hush and sit down, my heartbeat gonna go up. And he asked her if she fuck other guys, and did she suck other guys' dicks? And Superior was right there. In fact, one of them, Superior was trying to show the man something, and he asked his mom if she's sucking dick. I said, these are ancient motherfuckers y'all give all these opportunities to. And then listen to Blueface cry about spending 6,000 on Naveah and I mean Krishan, he know how she is anyway. Bitch, y'all could have went and found a family to get at too, or you could have took Superior shopping and got him clothes and shoes and stuff for that pre-K or kindergarten, whatever he doing in the fall. I ain't seen him ride a bike or nothing. But, And but you let him rub on him and kiss on him and fell on his ear and all that, nibbling and rubbing, stick his hands. What again? She ain't gonna make it. She ain't gonna make it. That bitch gonna be poor, broken, homeless. Except for the donations y'all give her. She gonna be like these other chicks on here with these babies and lost and stupid. He using this storyline if he can't use it no more, but he really wanna go out there and do hood rat shit with Krishan and get high. And they still want Junior out the way, except Junior is still money. Blueface already admitted it and apologized to Ronnie. You apologize to that man after he did. And every time she got high and mad, she wanna fade bodies.
Oh, dang on. So my battery died.
And I can't make it to get my charger, but I said let me charge it up a little bit first. I didn't think y'all was still gonna be like it was still gonna be live. And the first comment I see is he ran upstairs like a 5-year-old having a tantrum. Oh, I can't sit it that way. He came in the door acting like that. Um, some people said they thought it was staged, but he left one cameraman there already, so this lighting isn't good. I can see the part where he comes in, she's doing a Michael Jackson, blah blah blah. Carlissa sees all the shit her son do, and she still brag. He got the blood of Jesus. My son is over there praying. I got lipstick all over my fingers. Yeah, he praying to something, all right. Oh, this it's a new brand that I'm into. I'm really liking it. Oh, let me tell y'all, the place where I was at, it's not black owned. I don't think so. I gotta look it up. Let's see. I gotta go my receipt. And because I don't remember the name of it. But the first time I went, there's black girls there. You can't see who's cooking, right? In the back. And it's just the whole vibe of the place, I'm thinking it's black owned. And I asked her, I said, "Is this black owned?" She's like, "Yeah." Okay. I come in this time and I was sitting there talking to y'all for so long. I didn't really pay attention to who was coming in, coming out. So there was a dude sitting to the right of me and he was on his phone. And he's a Chinese dude. And he eventually got up, came behind me while I was alive, got the broom and the dustpan, and went to the table before me and got up some trash. And I was like, okay, I've been OCD for years, so I know how bad that can get. But then I could tell, like, after a few minutes, he was kind of peeking up at me, like he wanted to come over here and just have me, leave so he can do my table, which they don't got customers like that, but it's just, I guess, part of his duty or whatever. But he knows I think it's black owned because I'm pretty sure they heard me tell y'all that. And he's not gonna say anything because then I'll be like, "Oh, this Chinese. Oh yeah, we don't fuck with y'all." Hey, I gotta look it up, but I think they black owned. But this right here is called the lip bar. And they are great. I tried several of their colors. I like to blend and mix them. This is their, now the lighting is terrible. I done ate and everything. So of course I need to have like fresh lips, but damn, it's really good. It don't over dry you. They have some exquisite colors. I mean, they have some nice colors. This is it feels like velvet going on. And so it's a matte and it's a light on. I'm gonna have to get my little light because I got a couple of them because I can partnership. I got a market account over there. And so I have this one which is Boss Lady and my pants are the same color as this. And the way this comes out once it sets, it's like a velvet look. It's really, really nice. I've been enjoying the textures. Let me see. I'll have to show you on another occasion, but I have a purple one that's matte. And it's different than the formula is different. It's more wet, so you can put it on there or you can dab. And it really, I don't know. It just once it locks in, but it feels wet when you put it on. This feels like velvet when you put it on. I also tried the other one from Maybelline. It's not exactly this color. I'll show it to you, but not right now because I don't feel like going to get it. But it just the color is kind of nice, but this right here didn't disappoint. There is another one from Lip Bar that I have. It's more of a gloss than a matte, and it's like a certain kind of pink color. But she doesn't have a great amount of different colors, but she has um glossy and she has matte. So far, I really like them. I like them. I like the difference in the colors, the personalities, and of course, they're gonna look differently on you than they would like on somebody else, especially the complexions. But you got like a base hue about you that determines how colors look on you, and just like your scent, your pheromone. But the lip bar so far is good. I like it. You can get them from TikTok, you can get them from Amazon or whatever. It just depends on where you see uh the best price at or whatever you want to do. You know? But I like them real good. But I don't think the place that I was at is black owned because they ain't no Chinese man gonna be cleaning up in your restaurant. So I spent a couple of minutes trying to see what was going on with him. I gotta find my light because I've been having to get in another truck, so my stuff is really not findable. So you see how I got it on and it's matted out. And the lighting isn't even that great, but it matches my pants. My pants are pretty much the same color, but it 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 goes on really nice, almost like a velvety. But matte is matte now. Matte is matte. So if you already have dry lips, you can always add to it, you know. But it's a pretty good matte. It is a matte that comes off though. And I think you sacrifice that with any color when it has moisture. But here's what I would do with this one. If I want it to be like this, I don't want to change. I'm trying to get this where to stay. And I don't want to change like really the color, but I want to add some moisture. And I'm okay with glitter. So I love my glitter. But sometimes you just want to be just plain. So I have my diamond glow here. And this is very similar in color. And then I'll just add some of it. Yeah. It won't last as long as it would if I was just doing the gloss. But the point is, I want the vibe, but I don't want it to be too dry. Because if there's some interference of some kind when I go live inside this truck, some interference between the truck systems and my phone and YouTube. Because I know sometimes if I have my Bluetooth hooked up to the truck, it be series or some shit trying to take over my phone. Be having a hard time getting disconnected and everything. But when I was out just now, live, I wasn't even dealing with that. So I'm gonna let it get probably to like maybe 20%. Then I'm gonna hook it up to my battery and I'm gonna go back out. Before it gets dark, I want to go to the soccer field and take some laps. And then, of course, I'm going to the gym. So I'm gonna put my legs back up like I do on my elevated pillow, whether I'm sitting or laying. After coming back from driving, I just went to Alabama yesterday and came back. But let me get my other device so I can see what's being posted because I haven't checked in on things since Miss Naveah was supposed to be in labor. I think it's gonna be a while. But since we are here, y'all, since we are here, honey, tell me what y'all think is gonna be Nevaeh's best bet from here. Staying with Blueface or trying to stay with him ain't it. Okay, Naveah has addiction problems as well. We all know that. Yeah, a lot of people is trying to speculate that she was still using while she was pregnant. And in the beginning, she probably was. Blueface would cover for her for that. We know he's been with Krishan. Hold on a second. Yeah. Because it's going to get real hot. But I get these settings changed up. I should be doing better because apparently a lot of iPhone users are experiencing it. And it wasn't hot the whole time I was out there on the live. And I don't know how long it's been, but I feel like it's been over an hour. My phone didn't heat up not one time. I come in here, boom. I mean, it is charging, so that could add to it. But I just think it's some also interference. I do. But let me look on. Usually TikTok is quick to just post them up with the new, or whatever. YouTube is a little bit more hard to find, but this phone is about to burn my damn hands up. Let's see. Yeah. Gotta get some of that cold AC to come this way. Put it with the napkin. Damn it. They have radio agent, radioactive. Mm. All right. So now my Bluetooth wants to connect with this phone, that phone. This phone wants to. I haven't touched it. Yeah, I think it's some shit with this damn truck. Probably too much I spot shit in here or whatever. I don't know. We park them, probably park Gov. Because this battery shouldn't even be trying to open up freaking TikTok. My battery died, so now I gotta give it a second. So let me see if I missed any comments worth looking at. I got it. I got surreal feeling when I look at them two rascals. Okay, you said Christian. I look a little slow. She is slow, but I don't like to like dwell on that so much because she's still a bad person. Like she's not slow. Like you should feel sorry for her. Like I know. Like damn, I was gonna like she just ain't real too bright. She ain't real too bright. She a dysfunctional, non-life experience, crazy, diabolical demon. Like she's a baby disabler. She's a bad, terrible person. She schemed and scammed. She don't mind taking people's lives. She don't mind ruining people's lives. Come on, when you don't care about your own child that's in your belly. Her nor Blueface don't care about that boy. But they supposed to care about each other? Come on, they don't care about their own selves. But they move like they do, like they're narcissists. They're demons. Demons. And there's no way that, she should ever get a pass because people say, she's mentally ill. Yeah, she mentally ill. But there's some mentally ill people that it's the bad kind of crazy. Like it's the kind of crazy where they're dangerous and they know they are and they don't mind it. And this girl, she shouldn't be on the streets. I don't care what nobody say. This chick, y'all watch them, her and Blueface, right? And she would go online the next day and try to tell y'all the story as if you weren't there and tell you her version, and it don't have nothing to do. It don't have nothing to This is what I was gonna say too. I have the lip gloss on there, so of course it's gonna happen. But still, this the boss lady color that I have on, this type of matte, the velvety one, it'll rub off a little bit. Not completely, of course, but that purple one, that shit don't really rub off. But of course, those be a little more drying, but they still look good. Yeah, that chick, she crazy, man. Like she grew up without proper guidance, and the one who raised her, and sometimes it's like that, because I pretty much had the same situation. My mom was out there, she was on that shit, and I had to raise my siblings. And you just don't, they end up resenting you for whatever it was or wasn't with the parents, and then for whatever you could or could not make up for or be instead, or you couldn't make happen, you couldn't fix the parents, you couldn't, it's like you get a lot of resentment and blame for that in a lot of cases. To the point where I would tell anybody, don't fucking do it. That's your sibling, but no. I mean, look at how Krishan is with Takeshi, and Takeshi is the one who played her mama. You know, you can go look at that. Trying to get this phone to connect. Hold on a second. When she was on that thing with Ronnie, he was there. Takeshi was there. Takeshi looked. Oh, she was looking older then. Hold on, because it's now I don't want to do. She had she had the freaking glasses on. And she was looking down from her glasses. And you know what's crazy? Hold on. Oh, I was about to say, I have the thing closed, but I forgot I took my case off. Yeah, she was looking older then. But she was right there, her and Ronnie, and look how she did both of them. Now you know you are a danger when the dude that you're with, that you do crimes with, that you set up people with, that you rob people with, that you kill people with, you turn your back on him, have his kid, mess up his kid, try to pawn it off on another dude, and then when he wanted, she could have just gave him custody. And is this message for me directly? Or is this the general message? Uh, Probably general. But yeah, she could have gave him Ronnie. I think when she was talking about, oh, Ronnie would have been an even better choice than Blueface. Krishan thinks she's so smart. She thinks she explains her way out of shit, and she think that whatever she says, okay, that was good enough. I got him. Now y'all shouldn't be thinking that no more. And it's like, no, bitch, that might work for people who don't know. But people don't understand how obsessed you are with this dude and how much you wanted that story to be you had a Blueface baby, and then how much Zeus plays a part, and how much this y'all had a storyline with Zeus. Put some air in this pillow. And how much money was involved in it. Y'all fucked it off anyway. Imagine killing your baby daddy, disabling your child, killing about three, four other children, right? And all other kind of shit she did. Letting the world watch you disable your child for money. And it ended up with a dude, because that was her goal too. And you ended up not being with the dude how you wanted to. Y'all ended up being stagnant. He ended up in jail, prison. And you ended up homeless, bitch. And then living in a car. Platform still, treated still like she's some fucking body she not. And she's still fucking that up. A fake pro license and everything, still fucking it up. People ignoring what she's doing to her son. She's still All right, so what y'all got for Naveah? What advice do y'all have for this chick that you're gonna go over there and you're gonna type in her chat and you're gonna get her advice that's not gonna lead her to Blueface and the rest of that bullshit? Something that could help her keep her children, take care of her children, rise above this, elevate and grow as a dumbass 25-year-old girl who just did the dumbest shit with her life, right? And now she's a mother of two children who she could very easily lose. And she could lose that life. That shit is not for this dude to even be playing with her like that with that nutty bitch. Then he gave her the address to the baby shower. What was that for? No, no mail. No mail when she came to the house. No mail, no mail. No, no, no. I had a storyline or no story. It wasn't even necessary. It wasn't needed. People was gonna tune in for that baby shower. They wanted to see how it was gonna be. Shout out to Whack R&B because apparently they're the one who coordinated everything. I mean, I liked it. I enjoyed it watching it. It was nice. I smiled the whole time, pretty much. I mean, Blueface was cringe at points, right? But for the most part, that it was good to see that. But Whack admitted she showed up there. Then you see them showing a clip. She saying he gave her that address. That shit ain't cute. What was the point? There's no point. You already had to come to the house. That was corny enough. You said Naveah got 50,000 subscribers or some shit. Are you trying to beat that all in one night over what? And that's your baby in her belly? I don't know. I don't think he would care. They're addicts. They're trash. They're dangerous. This is dangerous, deadly shit. Not to mention Junior. What? I can't even harp on him. Her causing his demise or anything like that because that boy is so strong to be neglected the way he is. The boy doesn't eat. The boy doesn't eat. I can't stress that enough. He doesn't eat. And look at all it took for Blueface to get a spoon or two in his mouth. He pretty much overpowered him to do it. And it's like it still didn't really click with him. You see, he wasn't like, oh, wait a minute, hold up, buddy, do that again. What was that you just did? Do that again. What was that? Most babies are like that. Like you got to teach them to let the spoon go in and they figure it out from there, but they kind of like what you doing, and then when they get to smacking on it they like but most of the babies have sucked on something before. They had you gave them a popsicle, a fry, or something. They had something in their mouth from you that they have experienced, and she just never did any of that with him, never. And he's been solo with her, and she has neglected him. This is a chick that physically restrains this boy, and then coming out facing he walking, he talking, or he gonna do it at his own pace. And it's y'all know she lying. She lie to y'all about what happened. She'll tell y'all, man, Blueface slipped. We had on Burberry's. They're slippery. And we slipped, bitch. We saw the girl hit you. Then you slipped. Okay, we saw Blueface get hit. Then he fell. The situation with Blueface, he came on here and told y'all a whole nother story. Everybody in the comments, I was like, y'all, I'm so proud of y'all. Today, I'm proud of y'all. Because everybody was like, she act like we didn't see this shit. Like, she just be lying for no reason. Like, she came on here like she was going to tell everybody what happened as if it wasn't on stream. And that is one of the reasons why she wants to be off stream. Um, the one she was with him that weekend they spent, and she was like, "Take my mic off. I need camera off the camera." She didn't want to be on camera then because they was really getting high. And then when she put the mic, and she was like, "Me, my mic, don't put me on camera." And she walked over off the shit, got off the bed. You could hear everything happening. There's a white lady too that came on here and she did a video. I think I clipped that one. And she was like, I forgot how she said it. Ski. She's called it skiing. She say, I used to be an avid skier, and she was about 6 months clean, maybe. And she said, I know that sound anywhere. And she broke it down how old girl was back there getting high. She wanted to get high. That's why she be telling him put the camera down. Some people be like, she wanna fuck. Yeah, probably some of that too. But they love getting high when they be together. So these people are sick. And we want Superior to have a fighting chance. Poor thing. Let me go to this collection I got with just her. Oh shit! I need to hook this Blueface Bluetooth up because I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to do it because the phone is burning my hand. It is really, really. I'm turning the AC back on. Uh, let's see. Nothing is still working like it should. I've been in and out the shop for the past couple of weeks, and I still really got nothing accomplished like it should be. So he found me another truck for temporary purposes. I told him, fuck it. It better have a fridge in it, because once I move in it, I'm not doing all that moving back. This is what the fuck you think this is. Uh, okay, we hooked up. All right, cool. So, should be hearing the volume. Whenever Blueface was letting it be known that he knew that wasn't his baby, that's when she was like, I don't want to have the baby no more. But when Blueface was going along with it, she was all happy about having her $1 million baby. So this is the scene, a part of the scene with Krishan and Takeshi and whoever, Teresa, Tesla, the one y'all say is her mama. And they was talking about that when she was drinking bottles and bottles of Hennessy and getting in the hot tub and saying she didn't want to have her baby. Hold on, I got another message. And what is it? Charlotte. Okay. Talk to Charlotte tomorrow. Charlotte is gone for the day. All right. Do. Okay, cool. No more messages. All right. Yeah. Hold on. They so fake. She talking about getting the DNA and finding out the sex of the baby. Y'all wasn't gonna do no in vitro DNA to find out the sex of the baby, you big bitch. I hate when people try to cover up fuck shit. And people who watched the show back then, people who watched the show after that, people who can watch the show today, is gonna see all the same shit. And that's that they've been discussing the paternity of the baby since day one. So they already knew they was supposed to be getting a DNA test to check and see if that was Blueface baby. So why you sitting up here talking about the sex of the baby? It's not that damn deep. You can get an ultrasound to find out the sex of the baby. So take your dumb ass on somewhere, you big bitch. I can't stand stupid bitches that condone this shit. And this girl found out she was past her expiration date. And her and Blueface, hey, they know shit we don't know. And they got money we don't got. You know what I mean? So, yeah, she was determined. Whatever this is in my stomach, I don't care about whatever this is in my stomach. I just want to be free. All because this nigga let you know that he absolutely do not believe that bullshit you trying to make him believe, which is that it's his baby. But before that, you was happy all over the place. So you didn't give a fuck about the kid either way it go. And y'all talk about if this was Blueface baby, she would care. If this was Blueface baby, da 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 da. Blueface will probably tell you to the day he died, he would never have a kid with Krishan. And secondly, y'all talking about Krishan Rock. I don't care who baby it was. I mean, I was gonna say if it was God's baby, but of course we know she cared more about Blueface than God. It's not gonna change the fact that this girl's dumb as shit. She don't know shit about taking care of no children. She don't know nothing about taking care of herself. All she knows how to make herself like do some sideburns, slick her hair down. She does that really good. Y'all notice that? Somebody told her to get her. I can't remember what I saw. Somebody had advised her that she get the tattoo eyebrows. That was fucking genius. The person that did it did a good job, and she don't even gotta Get it right one day, get it wrong the next day. That shit just always look good. I wish I knew where she got them done at because they did fucking perfect. So she could just what, get that maybe touched up every few years or whatever. What else she know how to do? She she alright with the makeup sometimes. Lately, that all that light skin shit, she don't get it. She don't understand. That's more like production makeup. Um, but whatever. Covering the tattoo one day, not covering the tattoo, it's weird, but whatever. I mean, she know how to like fix her hair, her face, and go get her eyelashes done. And she does really well with the lipstick. She has nice lips. Outside of that, this girl's complete trash. She can't take care of herself. She don't take care of herself in general. Everybody says she stinks. She walk around like she got on drawers all the time. She don't even try to improve on none of that. Nobody taught her anything except for really Takeshi and Ronnie. Go figure. She not even trying to learn how to take care of Junior, and she's stuck with him until she not. You think she finna let Junior grow up? You think she finna go through all that? And she not gonna let nobody take him so that they can prove that he had to be taken, and then dissect and prove everything that's been going on with him. So what do you think she's planning on having happen with Junior? Like, it don't matter if it was Blueface baby or not. He knows this. That's why he never wanted a kid with her. I don't know why they were so invested like this. I really don't. The only thing that I can see is that because the mom was overreacting. Well, I can't say she was because I don't know that. But she was like, they just felt like whatever she was going to try to do was dangerous. I don't know that it really was because there's plenty of people in certain spaces that I know about. I know some of y'all know about that. If they want to get the baby done up illegally, then they could. And it's about just like going to get a fake BBL or some shit, like going to fly out to get a BBL. It's just really like that. So maybe they was concerned and overreacted. I don't know, but they all knew this was Ronnie baby, and they knew she was determined to get rid of it. And so they did all this. I'm really shocked they didn't do it anyway, but probably because at this point everybody would know that they did it illegally because everybody already knows that, it's past the time. And so here we are. Well, she said she don't give a fuck about that thing inside her head. She was already one hand bottle in. And you think somebody can't do it? Oh boy. I can't believe this girl almost 30 and she can still get drunk and high like that. And for the most part, people look at her and don't know she high. You can pretty much tell when she's sloppy drunk. But the next day or so, she can act normal like she didn't do the shit, and people act like it didn't happen either. Like they don't see that on her. I mean, that shit ain't gonna last forever. Some gonna pop off. You gonna have some shit wrong with you. I mean, I remember as a teen, but my mom got me drinking like that. I'm to my hardcore drinking a lot and often. I don't know if it was as much as her. Like, let's say the time she was pregnant, she stayed fucked up. Her and Blueface was not playing. They was trying to get rid of that baby. I meant to her, she stayed wild out her mind, and that's when y'all made her famous. It's just so weird that that's it. But this is shit y'all was looking at and listening to. That's why she said jail. Like you want to go to jail? And then she said the fun part is I can let him know it's his baby and I can still kill it. That's the fun part. No, you did that 3, 4 times. There's no fun part. Your ass will be laughing like a villain with the shit. You reacting like this because you only gonna be killing Ronnie baby. That would have been nice. What is he doing? She said she want to go to sleep and not wake up. What is he doing? Sometimes bitches be obsessed over niggas. She said she want to go sleep and not wake up. Sound like she mad because he ain't fucking with her right now. He probably didn't pick up his phone for the last couple of hours. The fuck you mean what he doing? Voodoo? Because what else? Okay, let's blame it on him. This when she went outside and got in that damn hot tub and started screaming, I don't want to live or some shit. I want the baby dead or some shit she said. Probably a combination of both. Y'all remember, I don't give a fuck. But very memorable time in history. And people keep saying, one day Junior's gonna see this. When y'all say that, did y'all forget that Junior just meows all the time? Like, okay, let first of all, you said one day Junior gonna see this? Put some money on it, cause he can't watch anything. And then I don't give a fuck how old he is. That don't mean anything's gonna change or improve to that level. He gonna watch something like this and he gonna understand it. This is not a regular kid y'all talking about. So y'all like one day Junior's gonna see this. Everybody is in pretty much such an agreement that Junior don't even know he on this planet at this point. So I don't know. Okay, comments. Ooh, lots of them. She only felt this way because she was trying to get back close to Blueface the way she thought they were before she got pregnant, not for the betterment of herself or the child. Now, when someone doesn't want to be a mother, you cannot force them. She got the nerve to never want to fight because of what Naveah said. But she had hate for her own child before he was even born. Okay, so I get it. She got the nerve to want to fight Naveah because she said she was a baby disabler. But she hated this boy before he was even born. I'm going to give you a heart, sis. You own it. They should never convinced her to keep him. And then here come people with the, she was too far along. Bitch, she was going to do it anyway. You're missing the point. She's going to do it anyway, okay? She's going to do it anyway. Y'all had this um handicap as people who are not of means or connections, right? That includes me, right? To their degree, right? Uh, the, somebody telling them no on something ain't no thing but a chicken wing. S- Abortion, all that. There's just like they all use that same lie detector test too. Okay, they know who the abortion person is. So yeah, that ain't no thing. That wasn't the reason she kept it. She already had 3 abortions prior, and it could have killed her. Child, I got a cousin that had, she had 7 when I was with her to get her 8th. Like, and she had more after that. So I get it. Yeah, risky, and some people will stop you at some point, but not all. That's not what the law says. Now I know it wasn't then, but Yeah, she was on drugs, drinking, and alcohol. She's very unfit. Forget what the law says. You have an entire human being in your body and you're talking about removing it. You're a dark soul. Hell, Naveah called Christiana baby something like that, but she gave her own self a name about. See, when Naveah say shit like that, she think it's never cute, never feminine. It's not woman-like. And just because people talk about you don't mean you brag about it, but it also makes Blueface respect her less, even though he's trash. But to sit up there and brag about something like that in front of your dude, it's not. He already don't respect you from the fact that you doing it. Keep letting this nigga get you pregnant so you can go get an abortion, bro. Oh boy, her and Krishan kept doing it. That's why he be like, no bitch is bigger than the program, cause all y'all be doing the same fuck shit. Crazy. But yeah, that phone burned in my hand. Hold on. Let me cool off like Missy Elliott. All right. So she said, right, we're not happy. So there's no point in keeping it. And you convinced her to keep it. She knew when she was 4 to 5 weeks pregnant. She tested online. She's manipulating people into thinking she didn't know. She thought she was gonna make her reality be reality. Just like she be doing when she come on here and tell y'all this, that, and the third happened and Blueface da 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 da. And y'all have sat there and watched the whole thing, the real version happen. And she telling you a whole different alternate version. She just giving you an alternate ending. Y'all didn't know that? So she says she's a baby disabler. And she says she's a grown ass woman. At the end of the day, she had the decision. Still unfit, she was going to keep them. She wanted them to show attention and concern. What a weirdo she is. Who the fuck are you to tell somebody what they should have kept? A moments in life, we hit hard times. But we get the fuck up and keep going. Okay. Sometimes we look back to remember why we needed to keep going. Girl, shut the fuck up. She said, let's find out the sex of the baby didn't kill it. It was never her family. It was her trying to prove something. Well, they probably because Tareen was trying to look like it was a conversation about something it was not. And so, even though the whole it is a Zeus show, everybody knew what the fuck this had been going on for ever since she became pregnant. So everybody knew, and she made it clear in the conversation they're talking about abortion. And Krishan said, let that nigga know it's his, and then I can kill it. That's the fun part. So when the sister was saying sex of the baby, she she didn't want to be clear about the nature of the conversation, or she fucked up and didn't mean to say sex because that makes no sense. They're finding out the DNA, the fraternity. Anywho, this is where her family failed her. They knew she wasn't ready. Birth control. She had 6 abortions before Junior. Krishan never listens to anyone. Stop blaming her family. She really felt herself because it wasn't like she didn't have. I think Blueface, if I recall, was mad at her because she knew way before that too. She just kept it a secret because after that last abortion, she was saying she didn't want to have any more abortions. She wanted to actually have his baby. And then when Journey, what's her name, was pregnant with Journey, that's when she was really determined. So that's when Ronnie said he got her pregnant because she had that last abortion. Remember, she was mad at Blueface because he had her have an abortion, and then he got old girl pregnant. But old girl, it turned around, it vice versa, right? She had an abortion, and then Krishan ended up keeping her baby. They're weird. These people are weird. So she waited till it got late and then let Blueface know. But she wasn't prepared for him to be like, but this ain't my kid though. And that whole thing. And so when he wasn't letting it go, and they went to the doctor, and the doctor was like, "Do you want to do the DNA because you don't have any time left?" And she was like, "Does that mean it's too late?" And remember, her mom was like, "Yes, Mom, I'm not talking to you." That scene will forever live rent free in my head because that shit was crazy as hell. I mean, she knew the whole time, but she thought she was being slick because this bitch is crazy. So when she say it in her head and she come out here and she tell y'all that shit, it's because she convinced herself that that's gonna be the version of the truth, and she thinks she got magical power. Y'all got her thinking that so much so that if she come out here and she be like, "This side going down," y'all gonna be like, "You right." That's how that shit went too. Yeah, I don't know what I was tripping. I don't know what I thought I saw. But that didn't happen that way for her. And then he mad. She fucking out the bag and whatever momentum they had. And then it's gonna be this kid in the way. So, he was like, I'm gonna kill it. So remember they was back and forth for a minute? I'm thinking he probably knew before he even like really like the whole play about he didn't know for sure until she went. Remember, she had on a pink outfit, and she went. She was like, "So, do it have a heartbeat?" Remember, she was asking him that. oh, oh my God, y'all should have known then. Y'all was rooting for her to have that baby too. I was like, after that, she high and drunk right now, and the lady in the office know it, and I know she smelled it on her. And she telling this girl she is pregnant, and she's like, "So, do it have a heartbeat?" Here we are. Here we are. So this is now her whole family is against her. Age burn all those bridges. Okay. Then why wait so long? She was already drinking and smoking the entire time. You're just a dumbass. Okay, so they want to argue over this shit. Weird. Da, da, da. So nothing really to add to the. Where's the clip of her coming in the sliding door with the drink? Talking about I could kill it tomorrow, so it doesn't matter. Oh, I got that one. I got that one. But there's so many of them, you gotta go down the line. Let's see. What else we gonna show? Cause it's so much. It's so much. I think I'll go to some Blueface shit because as superior, because that was like really the what I was talking about the most. Really? All right. So let's see. Blueface is superior. Hmm. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, here's the situation about Batman. Cause okay. So nobody ever taught Superior how to be with Batman, and nobody ever taught Batman how to be with Superior. Well, damn, how responsible of you guys. And then, she'll tell him to go outside and play with Batman all by himself. But goddamn, a whole Rottweiler. I guess, okay, cool. Just let them two figure it out, huh? It's okay. Then we have it. And so now he's hanging out with Batman. Bodine's sitting on the pool table. Number three over there doing some dumb shit. Blue sitting up there doing some dumb shit. And he takes his, I don't know, what is that, Star Wars sword or something? And he hits Batman. And Batman just nipped him like, hey, little nigga, don't do that shit. You gonna respect me. Like, he didn't bite him, but he gave him a little nip. They'll be like, fuck you hitting me for? And then, so then there was that. And it's like, Y'all just letting them two interact in any way, and you're not teaching this boy anything. And this is the kind of mother she needs to not be. She's not in the room. But I mean, where are you? Because your son down here with these niggas and his dog, and this is what's going on. So what if that went a different way? What if Batman was like, I really was chilling, but I don't really fuck with kids. As a matter of fact, where Javon at? Because I don't know you, nigga, and you been here hitting me for days now. Like, so after, so after this one, I'm gonna show. You said I thought he got fixed. Nah, you might be right, Rhonda. That's why I say we talked about that earlier. I don't know how old your comment is because YouTube is wild. That could be the case. I hate to be tuning into this shit like this, but at the end of the day, I want these children to be in better situations. So I gotta like follow for that and keep advocating for that because I see it. I can't just turn away from it. But I'm gonna do like two more because it's gonna keep doing this while we in this truck, and then I could just let it my phone charge up. So I'm gonna rewind it back. Let me do full screen, and then you can see the point. You know, Superior hit him with the thing, and Batman just gave him a little nip, like, "I'm okay. I'm gonna teach you. Don't do that." Let's see. Okay, I might as well start from the beginning. All right, so hold on, because I gotta turn it sideways because it's a really small clip, the way they recorded it, and I want to get it where y'all can possibly see what exactly happened. It didn't rotate. Okay, there we go. Now let me rewind it. Okay. See, he's hitting that grown man, whoever that is, poking him. Then he hits Batman. See? And Batman say, "Don't play with me like that." Batman say, "Don't fucking play with me like that, little boy." Okay. Batman, I didn't even realize the part where he was poking old boy in the stomach. But he get to screaming and hollering when somebody do something to him. So, it's not a good way that they're handling because they're not teaching him anything. And so Blueface want to do all this to him and be like, because Superior was kicking Blueface, hitting them all done. And they never was really correcting him. It was cute then, but now it's like you want to get him back. She wasn't saying that neither, but damn. Okay. See? See? Man, listen. Somebody was talking about the cameraman that day, and they was like, Y3 got on a helmet and all that shit. At this point, do you not? It kind of makes sense. I don't know why he had it on, but it makes sense. He poking him, he backing up, Blueface looking, and he ain't saying nothing. So Batman already wanted to correct his ass. So when he hit Batman, Batman was like, he ain't hit him hard. Batman, like, I ain't nip you hard either. But somebody need to discipline you in here. Damn. Why he was sitting there and letting him poke that man like that? That's crazy. This shit crazy as hell. And he laughing. See, he a Batman. Ah, ha, ha. The Batman say, nigga. Look, Batman say, I go outside. Look, look. Batman said, "You don't got to take me, nigga. I take myself. I go outside. Y'all don't correct him. I will." This shit is hilarious. It's hilarious. He's screaming and shit, and Batman barely touched him. Like, you gotta be kidding me. This shit crazy. Bullshit. Come in my ass. You won't do that now. Dude, you don't know because you somewhere doing what? Who knows? Who cares? You don't. Look at this nigga with a helmet on. That's not even number three. Number three is back there. Who the hell is this he punching? Who the hell is this he hitting with the that's not even no nigga number three. Who is that? See? Yeah, Naveah, you going down the wrong path with your son. And that should not be his environment anymore. She got a lot to figure out. She need help. And it's not Blueface. So that's never a reason to go back to him. Because she got a superior. He needs to learn how to be with a little brother. He needs to learn a lot. She needs her own family environment. Wow. Okay, what's the next clip I have? Because I'm probably do like two more. Uh, I don't know why this was in this category because it's Blueface and Krishan. Let's see. You see? It's blue like that. I don't. Oh, I see. So it's good to hear Guy talk about this. So it's good to see a dude speaking on it. She just on the bed in the bed on her phone, and he don't cut up with her like that. But he bare chested, and this whole 4-year old boy is laying with his hand on his chest, breast, that area, and he got his face. He's sleeping on him, and they cuddled up, spoon or whatever. However, he been doing this for a good while, and then of course there's more going on that was seen. But it's just like, how come everybody want to watch them, but nobody want to call this shit out, and just a few here and there, and then I started to see a couple of guys say something, and I didn't see Blueface start changing at all until the guy started saying something. I mean, of course, the way he changed was he started picking on Superior, but of course they started coming for him for that too, which is good because sometimes these women ain't shit and they clearly ain't doing nothing. So sometimes a few of us can say something till we blow in the face, and they feel like that ain't gonna do shit to me. But then it's like when the right people, or especially like if it's another guy and it's more than one guy, it could be like 30 of us women saying some shit. And sometimes all it takes is just one of these two guys to do a video. Because, I mean, y'all the ones supposed to be calling them out anyway, right? But they don't give a fuck about what bitches say, and they know other bitches gonna come and tell the other bitches they hate and they jealous, they want to be over there, they da 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 da. Like, bitch, did you hear what I said? I said he fucking with her kid. Nah, bitch, you hate her. You jealous. You want to be in her shoes. You want her to leave so you can go over there. Like, they'll say anything except for, damn. Okay, let me go back and look again or something. And he cut it up with this boy. So So clearly she's reading the chat and the chat is actively getting in her ass about it. And you can hear her saying, y'all make a problem out of everything. Bitch, this is the point where people was calling it out before it even became worse. Well, we don't know that it wasn't already worse, right? But sinister ways. He just began to like really sit there and look in the cameras, had his demon ass smile and just do fuck shit. And I got a lot of that. So his so much going on here. This is during the time he starts to bully uh Superior, and he was bullying him, and Superior was crying, and you know, once the mama start getting on him, now he starts bullying him, and then Superior starts laughing. He like, yeah, that's more like it. But look at how far away Blueface is walking. He gives no fucks. And then also look at how she looking. Now, Krishana looked like anything and anything and anything with him. I think that he only takes that from her. Because with other chicks, they supposed to be looking like dolled up all the time. However, Naveah, are you serious? The boy got on a pajama shirt and just whatever. I mean, he take Journey and Javon out like that too. He'll go to the house, there he'll have them throw on their shoes and they head on be done or whatever, and just boom, they go out. Blueface is really a raggedy ass nigga at the end of the day. But she just don't try and it just been getting worse. And I'm just like, you got a bodysuit that won't snap and some joggers, but then you talking about you wish this store was open, that store was open, but the store was open, hinting all the time, and he don't buy you shit. But he gets on stream with other chicks, and they go all in these stores and thousands of dollars, or they sending it to him, and she got the bag on camera. This shit is really crazy. This situation is not the one, okay? Or the two. I don't get no fuck. It's not. Look at this girl. Uh, what's that? What, Tatiana? Mhm. Sprinkles on his apples. And then he was making her spend her own money a lot. and buy him shit. It's like, and then she started bragging about it, like, yeah, I bought that for him. I bought my man. Girl, you don't even have a house. Okay. Oh, yeah, this attitude she began to have as if she, I don't know, was wealthy and these people were her servants and everybody should just serve her and give her everything she want. Okay, Blueface became very agitated with this girl because she is nothing but a liability. And she's those curious as to what people are saying. She takes her anger out on everyone when she's mad at Scrabble. Why he just spit on her? Oh, he did. Oh, yeah, he spit on her. Yeah. She treats his employees like her maid. I hope they charge her blue extra. Them guys were told to stop helping her. Three, don't fuck with that girl at all. She was demanding sauce the other day and he was just staring at her. Blue said he don't take orders from you. Why isn't her man catering to her? Nah, because I would eat it. I wouldn't eat it either without the sauce. The whole point is to be able to dip the in the sauce, whatever the burrito taco. He definitely spit that paper out towards her. He sure did. I mean, I remember this shit. Okay, let me press play. So she wanted some sauce for her shit. Mm, man. Eh, So I mean, I don't know. Um, I think Blue said you don't know what it's called, and I think three really didn't know what sauce he was supposed to be asking for either, and so apparently they gave her her stuff without the sauce. I mean, he went back for whatever Blue wanted, and he didn't know how to properly ask for the sauce, so they didn't give him the sauce. So really, it's nobody's fault here. But at this point, she don't have the sauce. So what are you gonna do? Send him back in again for the sauce? No. Either she don't got the sauce, man. I don't know what to say. Cause clearly Blueface ain't going to get it and she like 9 months pregnant. So she yeah, but the that she don't get her food and she's the one pregnant. So that kind of sucks. Cause she don't want the burrito without the sauce. And you can't say anything against her about this because she pregnant. Like what the fuck? She don't got the sauce. She not, especially if she was thinking about dipping it in that damn sauce. Like it's just a no win here. But when he spit that damn packet shit out at her on her arm, and then she just rubbed it, like at what point, Nevaeh, do you not understand you need to be away from this dude? I don't know if he was high coming down from a high, whatever, but this is exactly him showing you that hey, he been hiding shit the whole time. Like he really spit that shit at girl. I was with a nigga one time. I never forget this shit. I seen this motherfucker roll his eyes at me. Um, I don't know why this moment right here reminded me of that shit, cause it's like you see it, but you like I don't know what the fuck was going through her head. Look at her face though. Can y'all see? Look at her fucking face. It's like, and you still there, bro? Lessons to be learned from this bitch. Like, don't even fuck with it. You know. Uh, according to Priscilla, men don't know how to love anyway. The fuck, this nigga just spit that shit on her like it wasn't nothing. I'm talking about this is something I would fucking have nightmares over. And she probably didn't know what to say. He just over there being, I don't know what to call it. Because how do you, first of all, you spit and you in the car? First of all, that's not how you get it out your mouth anyway. Secondly, this is all crap. Okay, I'm going to show the spit one more time. Because what? Okay, that's number two. Damn. She actually isn't good. Damn, she pregnant. And just like, y'all gonna eat y'all shit, but she ain't gonna really get to eat the burrito because she don't got the sauce. So it's like, you good. But then it's like, uh, the moment he spat at her, that's when I was like, nah, that good is unacceptable because you just saying fuck you, really. That's what you saying. Bro, he spit like, oh, that just reminded me. It took me back to a horrific memory. I would never forget the exact look, the motion, the timing, everything. Ever will forget that shit. Ever. And that's why I say it's lessons to learn from this shit because it's so many times I look back on that shit. I was like, girl, that's the day and the moment you should have been done with this nigga. Yeah. In that moment, it's nothing else to say. It's nothing else to say. It really is. Uh-huh. The way women overlook shit is so detrimental. It's so detrimental. So, okay, one more, and that's it. Because I'm not really getting no charge like this. So this is really detrimental. Where you playing? And yeah. Okay, so let me see. Damn. Okay, let me see. What's gonna be our next one? Uh, I don't know. The next one is the bullying. Yeah, let me go further down the line. Let's see. Something else. Uh, here's another one. I'll go with Blue and Superior and this lovey dovey, cozy, cuddly shit. Um, First of all, he's eating a full plate in the. Damn, he didn't have really no hair then. And then Superior had all that hair. Because Superior hair. And Blueface was growing his hair. He had that big ass plate of food in the bed. Okay. But he put that food down so he can let this boy lay all up on him and cuddle with him. And, she's perfectly fine with all this stuff going on. No, not good. Now, up under this, because I did say one more, but I can't help but be tempted because it says Blueface and Javon. So, we're going outside of my little snippet collection. and I just want to see something because I noticed a lot of people was like comparing his relationship with Superior and what we watched this ditzy girl Jaden. I see recent pictures of him and Journey. Listen, one thing we know is it goes by fast with these children, and these children are getting big. Damn. So here, I gotta scroll. I thought it was scrolling by itself. Look, I'm not finna scroll every last one out. Okay, here we go. And look at where they at. I can't even pause it. Shit. Put that dumbass shit on there. I- So, they finna go through hell because they daddy's an addict out here with this bullshit. Yeah, Naveah needs to get out of this situation and secure herself as well as often. I mean, as well as she can. Not by depending on the income from him, but, making sure she's legally okay. Jerron is starting to look a little different. Or maybe he's starting to look like um he's morphing into Blueface. He does look a lot like Blueface did when I saw that picture of him as a kid. But these two are kind of being abandoned for this situation. Wow. So that's a throwback to kindergarten. So the clip said Blueface and Javon. I don't know why it's showing it without Blueface. Okay, here's some stuff. Hmm. He got him together. He said, "You don't say that. He's a baby." I used to watch him and Javon a lot. I wasn't even like I didn't really catch on to the whole Krishan and all that shit. So when by the time I caught when I don't know, I was there for watching him with Javon. Then Journey came along, but it was interesting but awkward and just weird at the same time. It's like he kind of felt like Javon wasn't cool enough or the type of personality he expected for a boy. But Blueface, you can see he looks so much younger. This was really only a few years ago. It shit, 2, 3 years ago. That's not even that long ago. And Blueface looks, and you can tell he acts. It just wasn't that fucking long ago. This nigga look like a kid compared to how he looks now. Javon is only a few years older than this. 2, 3. His sister is only freaking 4. She just turned 4. Child, this ain't that long ago. That's the crazy part. And this definitely was recent. This was his ninth birthday, and it was just he didn't want his dad touching him. I don't know. Something was up. Javon was trying to get into it and acknowledge everybody and be happy, but he just seems, I don't know what happened right before this. But he clearly was going through something. He obviously was mad at his dad because he didn't even want him to touch him. So I got to catch it at the very beginning. So let me flip y'all around real quick. I don't know. I don't know. That was weird. Like both of them, they always been kind of like awkward. She said, I feel like this kid has a lot inside. He's been a victim of different situations. He was crying, and I don't think it's because they were singing happy birthday to him. He always seems so unhappy. He's really the most normal one out of his family. He absolutely seems like he's out of place, like he's the black sheep. I don't know this feeling. No, she said, I know this feeling. This is the moment he felt a huge amount of love at once or in a long time. I don't know. It seemed like it don't feel that way to other people. It don't really feel like that to me either. I don't understand how Blue can see his child in tears and not change his ways. He don't care. He's so cute. Lord, please protect this little boy. He's so sweet. And then when you come from no guidance, no proper, he doesn't get it. It's like two and two to most people, right? But it doesn't ring that easily to most people that come from dysfunctional backgrounds. Because, they didn't watch other people take accountability and really add up that, look at him and his mom. The good conversation they had that one time. To this day, look how she handled it. She's like, you damn right. You're supposed to protect me from my damn bodybuilder boyfriend, and you was 9 years old. But you tried, little nigga. You ain't got a BB gun, and he thought it was real. So I guess you did your part. I mean, that's the conversation we heard between Blueface and his mom. So where's he gonna learn to add that up? He's trying to tell her over and over, I'm fucked up, and I deal with women this way. I look at women this way because of you, bitch. And she's like, "Oh my God, I was a great mom. What are you talking about? Bullshit. You wouldn't be shit without me." And he's like breaking down specifics, watching you get in fights with your guys, and me being in a position of having to defend you as a little boy, and you also running to me on purpose after you triggered him, so I could just all this shit. And she ignores all of it. So it for some people that could help them register things vice versa when they get older, but for some people they end up just like them. Like he probably see it and don't care, or just don't see it and don't care. She said he got a lot of anger and sadness inside of him. I hate the internet. Oh, I feel like Blue was getting emotional too. Nah, this nigga like he high back there. He's so shy. Oh, he's a Taurus. That's why he's so chill. I think the tears are for his dad being there after missing two birthdays. Why people question that boy tears? Tears of joy. Now that he's getting older, he's being more calm. Yeah, because he was a little, he wanted to fuck his mama and daddy up. Now, when you like, Javon was 3, 4 years old. He wanted to fuck his mama and daddy up. He got tired of that shit he was seeing and hearing from them. He's uncomfortable. That's what he's saying. And this is a dude. He says he's uncomfortable. He's an empath. Hug that baby. I hate when y'all use this emoji of old girl, China mama, crying. That shit, she looks so gross. I hate Leos. So she said that's what I was thinking, like, where's the grandma? Poor boy, he been through so much. He doesn't look happy. He never looks happy. I hope they have him talking to somebody. He's such a good kid. He's a sweet boy. He don't look happy. I hope when he's older, he's able to tell us how he feels and felt. I think he'll be a lot like Dre. I'm not gonna speak nothing else on it because I know Dre's struggles. But I do mean the struggles, not necessarily other things, but as far as how Dre don't really come out here and talk that much. He kind of try to keep to himself, and when he does, he says what he needs to say, but he doesn't really, try to get in front of camera and then also tell about his trauma. He's too busy going through it still. And I think that Javon would be more like that because he just holds so much inside. He don't really like being on the camera. She said, I always felt so bad for him. I feel sad for him. He just trying to hop on Fortnite. He's so emotional and cries easily. He's a gentle soul. God bless and protect him always. I can't wait for this baby to write a book. God, what the fuck you make you think he gonna write a book? Y'all just want to know shit. And then what you gonna do? You ain't doing nothing now. You can save him. Yeah. Look at Junior. Yeah. Look at Superior. Look at the one. This bitch about to have a baby right now. Y'all ain't doing a goddamn thing. What you want to know our Javon business for it? So, everybody pretty much see the boy. Yeah. I don't know, y'all. But there's so much more. But it's interesting with um the Blue and Javon journey. Now, this was good when they went through the park, theme park, and he was kind of letting Javon lead. But Javon Blue didn't really hang out with Javon like that unless chat got on him. People got on him a lot. And we started doing videos and people in the chat saying he needed to show Javon attention. That used to work. And then it's like it seemed like he got tired of that. He wanted to monopolize off of Journey because Journey was the one who made the most she loved the camera. And it seemed like Blueface is just like completely uninterested at that point. He's a really shitty person. He does not care. Wait, what is this one? Okay, so he's hanging out with Javon. I don't know. I know they're gonna give me for that music. That's kind of cute. But you can tell Javon always was like, my dad is like, he's a weirdo, bro. He's a weirdo. So this was his ninth birthday? Oh yeah, that music. Blueface's baby mama reported 9-year-old son for credit card fraud. This is the thing. We just saw Blueface take him to the store and get him $1,000 in Robux. And 2 days later, his mom is calling him out for $650, I think, on her credit card without his permission. Her permission. I don't know what they saying about it. Yeah, $600. This shit ain't even in English. So this story says, hold on, trying to mute this shit. It says Jane Alexis reported her son Javon for credit card fraud. It's not funny. After reported him to who? The internet and his dad, and his grandma, right? After he spent $600 on Roblox using her card, he's addicted. He sits up in front of that shit all day. Wow. So Blueface took him straight to the store and let him buy however much he wanted. I don't know if the cart came before the horse, but I know she didn't say nothing post until the day after, or 2 days after. So I don't know if he knew before, we did, and then he did that because of that. Jada went out saying she had to report it as fraud. No, baby, it wasn't me. And the car got hit for almost 600. They didn't write this well, but Blueface response, grab the kid and ask how much you want. I don't know if they're just making a story. This comes after more co-payments where Blueface gave the son 11K cash instead of sending child support to Jay. Oh, yeah, yeah. And they're saying this is not funny. This is not funny. Okay. Wow. So I actually was looking for some of those awkward videos. Wait, hold on. Is this the fight video? Yep. Look at how they rolling up. These two are fucking menaces. She even pushing Blueface ass out the way. These are some they high as shit, like fucking gangbanging zombies and shit. And this is the biggest, because every time I seen it on, oh God, let me just kick back, because it's going to be the last motherfucking one. Okay? And my battery is not charging. No, goddamn. Everybody on YouTube has small, and they like, I can't show this. Look at these motherfuckers. Hold on, I'm trying to get y'all in. You can see. Because what? I'm trying to look at the same time. They need to leave them drugs alone. Look at this shit. And this ain't no skit or nothing. This is these two people high as shit outside. She damn near naked as usual. Per usual. Fighting. I don't know what to say, y'all. This right here takes the cake. Only thing I could do is 945 comments. Listen, hold on. I gotta sit back up again. It's the fucking scenery for me, y'all. It's the scenery. It's the Blueface was hot shit. What the hell was he on? Why was he walking like that? I mean, and then to see he turn up and went and push one girl, and kick the other girl. Hold on. You was doing this so you can get active with some chicks? It's the way this nigga is walking, but she gonna push him out the way. Yo, y'all better leave them drugs alone. I gotta start from the beginning because that's what she really pushed this nigga. I'm like, elbowed him or whatever. And I know everybody out there like, what are y'all on? Look at her with her ass cheeks out, shorts up the crack, rolled up, a fucking bra. Just trashed the both of them out in the streets. Look at the scene they just walked by. These are some fucking cracking meth heads and whatever the hell they be doing. Y'all was outside here fighting, wearing Burberry that you was just in the Burberry mall the other day getting. Now you out here in the streets drugged up again. One day you drugged up in the car, get stopped by the police with drugs and shit on you with a baby with no car seat, car full of niggas. And the police say get back in the fucking car. You could be Krishan Rock again and you could be Blueface and you're a famous rapper and you're a pro boxer. Yes, go back to that. And then y'all like, yeah, that's who they are. And then the next day, we just gonna do the same shit. Y'all just saw this nigga kick a woman. And think about it. I'm finding an interview with his sister. I don't gotta find it. I have it. Damn. First comment. Meanwhile, in the corner somewhere is Junior. Mm, mm, mm. The accuracy, though. They going to jail sooner than we thought. Yay. They keep getting away with shit. He said, this is what the fuck DDG don't wanna fuck with D. That's what the fuck he's saying in the comments. That's why DDG don't answer your calls, nigga. He don't call, he text. He be like, I've been texting him. I text him 1,000 times. I text him. I asked him to come to my baby shower. Them texts probably go to spam. He never talked to you on that number before. You a grown ass man. You crying on the internet because you text your friend and your friend didn't text you back. Bitch, did you call him? Carlissa forgot to teach your son how to be an adult, Carlissa. Get on your job, bitch, and get off the fucking internet. Okay? You didn't teach your son how to call another grown ass man and have a conversation. He think if he texts this nigga, he's supposed to text him back. I text him, it was me. Okay, who the fuck? Let somebody random text me, it's me. And I ain't never talked to them through that number before. 9 times out of 10, it's going to scam likely or some goddamn spam. Okay. And you can't make no sandwich with that shit. Pick up the phone and fucking call somebody. And then still, maybe it still went to scam likely shit. Reach out to a mutual friend. Email them. You can do the short video and tell them to hit you up. I've been trying to call you. It's my new number. You probably don't recognize it or whatever. But before you start doing all that, he gave like 4 or 5 speeches about DDG with threats and everything. At this point, but it should be obvious. Oh, it's not because you're a fucking crackhead. So I'll come back. I'm gonna let the phone charge up. I'll come back, and when I do come back, let me save that video because that shit when they went walk in and that shit is so weird. It's like somebody let these motherfuckers loose. On Blueface side, somebody call this to let him loose, and Ronnie gonna bring this girl to California, and freaks come out at night. Shit, they be out in the daytime too. It's just really crazy. But when I come back, Savannah's so cute. Me is so cute. But I'm gonna have that little snippet so she can tell you. Um, I know you fucking faking, posting fake shit. Hold on, I hate when people do this. But I'm gonna show y'all with the sister explaining how Blueface beat her and her mama ass. This picture, they been posting this picture. This is her in Superior. And they posting it like she had the baby to my congratulations. And then they put her in Blueface in the picture. And they know they fucking lying. This is not her baby. And they getting her ass too in the comments, but look, she already got hell damn 6,000 views. I don't know, probably more. I'm just going by the likes alone. And so everybody, it got like 331 shares. It got like 391 saves and 281 comments, and all of them telling people that's her superior. She didn't have a baby, but they got like her in Blueface right here with a baby, and then that AI is a motherfucker. That first picture, we already know that's her superior because we seen this before. They tried to trick us before and say she had the baby. That's wow. If you type in Blueface and that shit don't pop up, this was a good ass episode right here. I don't know if y'all watched it. It's like an hour long on YouTube. I don't forgot. I don't know if it's on the Journey's channel or what. Uh, but this was a good ass episode right here about Journey wanting to find a friend. This was real good. Real good. It was Journey wanted to find some friends. And Blueface actually did good with her. And she understood everything. This girl is so advanced. It's crazy. Crazy. He was explaining to her how she run people off. Because she standoffish. She controlling. She want to have control of every situation. She mean and all that. It was a whole movie. I don't care what nobody say. This was not an episode. It was a movie. And I'm like, you out here in the streets doing all this stupid shit with Krishan, and it's so much potential all over the place. Not that, however, this was good. If y'all, I don't know what the name of it was, but I'm sure you'll find it. Journey finds a friend or some shit like that. And it was like super, 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 super good. She learned a lot in this video too. And he actually did really, really good with her. Getting her to understand why she wasn't making friends. And then she was trying to get the people to be her friend. They didn't want to be her friend. And so she was looking sad. So it's like you feel sad for her, even though she was doing all that cussing, like previous. So she had one time when she was lying on the girls. She was like saying that they said they didn't want to play with her, but she really didn't try. So he was like catching it, and he was like, "Nah, they didn't say that." And so, he gave her some hints and tips, and she went and she tried it out until it worked. It was hard, but she stuck with it. Like this could make this could be a whole kids movie right here. It was just that damn good. It was. Javon got ignored, but the point wasn't was more for God damn it, it's something funny in my face. For Journey to have this episode, but y'all gotta check it out if you find it. It's a good watch. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. I think she ended up with like two friends, but that one really stuck with her. But she had a lot of misses. before she got a hit. It was good. It was good. Cause y'all know Journey was like busting out with her bullshit at that time. And Blueface hadn't too long got out of jail, I think. She's doing all that being mean, cussing, trying to control. And he was just like, you controlling, you so controlling, you're mean and everything. And she like took the criticism. He was like, you look mean, you gotta smile, like you gotta smile. And so trial and error, I was like, wow, this is a really advanced episode for this little girl to have. She is she probably need to get her IQ tested. Probably Javon too, but yeah, that shit was really, really good. I wonder how many people in the comment section actually watched this whole episode. Because I'm telling you, yeah, it's better than any of the shit. Oh, they laughing. You're scaring the kids away. That's why. And they think it's funny. But no, somehow I mean, he was being honest with her. He was like, look at your face, the way you look. You're looking mean. You don't look friendly. You got to smile and shit like that. And Journey wanted a friend so bad. She tried everything he was telling her. She was trying it. And so when she didn't succeed, he'd tell her, how what she did wrong. He was like, you're too bossy. You're this, that, that. She go back again. She tried like 6 or 7 times. And she wanted a friend that bad. She wanted a friend that bad. And she kept going. So that shit was really awesome. It was. So there we have it, y'all. I'm coming back and with my phone charge up. If not tonight, because after I hit the gym, I hit the showers. My break hours should be up, and then I'll go home, go to sleep. But I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show what his sister was saying, and hopefully Tasha K won't be no stink ass about it. But y'all gotta watch this girl tell this story in her own eyes because I think people see stuff, hear it, and then forget about it or whatever, and you might need to run shit back. Or you may need to hear it for the first time because you didn't. Mm-hmm. See, I gotta move some stuff around. All right, y'all. I'll be back later. Peace.